Look, we're taking a expedition out to the reef. We can offer you a free ticket and a boat if you're willing to bring some crew with you. Haven't seen you in a while. Gavron's missing. We're gonna maybe go look for him.
Can you give me a little detail on Captain Hornblower, race?
Sure, it's in my backstory. You should have a big section in there. Let me see.
If you want to drop anything quick on me,
Sure, I'll drop the whole thing in here. So he's kind of a jack of all trades, seafarer. He's ex-military, but he's kind of become a privateer.
Okay.
Rolly served with him before.
Okay. Well, is this Rolly? Rolly, is this really you? You best damn well I expect you to waste another spell reaching out to me at such a distance in time. You know I like to be up to date. What do you need? How many crew?
Well, we got a clipper, but we're gonna try and get a sloop. So, some guys that are good at fighting, and guys that are good at sailing, I guess.
Well, man, at the sea is only good at one thing. And, well, it's definitely beyond swimming. Let's say I bring 8 of my best. They could do both. I'll pay them a little extra if the reason's right. You said a ticket for me and all, or a ticket to what exactly? Are we going to a festival?
Yeah, you can bring the whole gang. We're gonna go out to the reef. You bring Styles with you, and everybody else that used to roll with us. I'm sure they want to get out of the hollow for a little bit.
Tempting.
You guys have been landlubbed here this whole damn time since the ship sunk.
True. Very true. Well, let's say, where are you? Do you have any way of giving him instruction?
Yeah, I would convey to him, where this dock is. I forget, is it south or north of?
I would
kind of give him coordinate. I would give him coordinates of how he could find it. Like, he's been trained in SOS lingo, so I'd use that sort of coordinate system to kind of give him a general idea of where to meet him, like seafarers sort of coordinates.
Perfect. Okay. As such, you guys go about waiting. In that time of wait, what do you guys do as a team or discuss prior to their arrival?
I'm definitely taking a short rest.
In that short rest, is there anything you all prepare as a team? Jin, let's start with you.
Honestly, Jin would probably just be doing the short rest too, checking out the boat since he hasn't really been on many.
Yeah, Sirdon would probably be doing the same thing because he's never been on a boat before.
So you'd be sleeping on a boat or checking out the boat?
He'd be checking out the boat with Jin.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are taking a Titanic tour together, and
I'd call out different parts of the boat to them and tell them what they're for and stuff if they ask.
Okay. Eric, what do you find yourself busybodying?
I don't know. I mean, I'd probably find somewhere to rest myself.
They're all just a bunch of lazy bums. Alrighty then. Anyone care to take a watch, or are you guys just all relax?
Well, I'd definitely be keeping a lookout around my surroundings as I look at the boat.
Let's say as you and Sirdon are going about looking upon the boat, Go ahead and both of you give me either investigations or perceptions, depending on how it is you guys wish to interact with the ship. No, you're done. You basically tell me how the ship was made, Jesus. Jin, I would say you really don't know anything about boats. Though it's intriguing
Damn
that you're
right.
on a boat. That's awesome. And stuff. But Sirdon, what would you share with your ally here?
I mean, basically what I just pick up, like, these parts connected here means that this is how the sail turns, or some shit like that, right? Like, just like,
Stuff out there.
just stuff that I pick up
Gotcha. Okay.
in a very um, like the light bulb blinking above your head kind of a thing, like how everything kind of clicks together, like in a very putting the puzzle pieces together kind of way, just like
As you look around, you realize
yeah,
that you kind of just follow the line and name
yeah,
everything you see
basically.
going along it. Okay. Cool. Got it. All right. While the two of you guys are rummaging about, you realize a couple things. This ship is equipped with cannons. It has enough cannons to blow up anything. The problem being is that there's not enough cannonballs. In your survey of such vessel, you realize that you have at least 9 viable cannonballs, Sirdon. If and only if you guys chose to use them. Though you have many cannons. Now, the image in which you guys are on and the image in which you will be on shortly after is not going to be the same. So the ship you guys will be on going to be here.
Ooh.
So this is the kind of overhead of the ship and the vessel in which you guys will have. I'm working on populating it with the proper allies momentarily. But obviously, you guys aren't at open sea quite yet. Thank you.
And it's our
So-
understanding there's a bigger boat that these other guys have at the other part of the harbor.
Correct.
Okay.
So you guys are basically just trying to get closer to this site, so to speak.
Yeah, now that we can go out to the sea, we'll wait for the captain to come, and then I don't know if anyone wants to go get some goblins, but probably just wait for the other guy to show up first.
So, in about, say, give or take 30 to 45 minutes, good Sir Horace populate character. And in doing so, he brings upon not the usual, typical, you know them all by name kind of thing. These are definitely a young crew. All of them seem to be eager. And you hear Horace come back going, Rolly, is this your ship? It's a bit of a wide, but we can make it work.
Yeah, it's gonna need some fortifications and some ammo before we're seaworthy. We might want to have the guys go down below and work on the bilge, and then, we'll work out a plan up here.
Right. Well, I brought 4 of my best rangers and 4 of my best up-and-coming gruffs. Let's see how they handle this particular expedition. Is it deadly? I didn't tell them it would be deadly. I assumed that almost anything at sea could kill someone. I figured they'd know, but just so we understand the level of threat.
We're gonna just scout it out first, so we'll see.
So it could be deadly, is what you're telling me. There's a chance that there could be a bit more.
I mean, it is the damn Cannibal King. You know, you're not gonna get a boat for free. But hey,
I'm
you
sorry.
score big,
Did
and
you
you
mention the
guys have your
Cannibal King
commission back.
previously in our communications? Or did I miss that part with the shock in you reaching out to me in general?
Oh, you know.
Just like pass it off.
Right. Okay. Well,
Can I do like a persuasion to like
sure.
just be like, we're all friends. Like, you know, we've been in the shit worse than that before. You know,
Let's see if you can pull a for the kids moment.
how about a 29?
Let's see. Ooh, he stares at you
Ooh.
hard and long. You were always a smooth one, but I think I finally got you figured. You know us elves, we live long enough to see many things, and you, friend, are not the first goblin that I've seen try to swindle in the past recent months, so to speak. But nonetheless, come up with an agreement. You and I, we keep it agreed that we do not command one another's, but stay with, well, our own ranks, if that makes sense. I will not boss your people around if you don't boss mine.
Honestly, I'm just glad you're here. Like, we're basically under your command while we're at sea.
Well,
You're the captain.
being a captain does not mean the loyalty of others, just my own.
Wow, we're all serving on the same boat, so.
Very well. Do introduce me. I love guests.
Sure, we got the genie, Jen. Sirdon over here is our resident muscle. And then we got everything else. Mr. Eric. He's a time dude.
Everything else. He looks at this very armored individual, tall furblog. What are you?
What did you say to me?
Yeah, he's referring to you, Eric.
I know, I'm asking him what he's asking me.
What did you say to me?
Well,
As in your species, I don't believe I've seen something so non-were-like in nature, but not so evil.
He doesn't know what a furball is?
He does not. At least he's coming off as he doesn't. If you want to insight check him, you may.
He's pulling your
check him.
leg. He knows what a purple is. This dude's like hyper intelligent.
Let's see.
Oh,
He's also
bullshit.
You
really
believe
good at
he's
lying.
confused. He's like, a furblog. I find creatures in the bogs, but I don't remember seeing any fur in such places. It's more large snake lily pines, and even those are deadly. You have a bit of fluff to you, and your color is very unique. Where is that, auburn?
What was that last part?
He's like, he's referring to the tone of your hair is if it's auburn.
Just gonna
He's
turn
got
away
identify the
and
color.
ignore this guy because he's clearly not worth my time.
Oh, good okay. He's like, well, nonetheless, I did bring one of my fellow friends here. He, well, let's just call him, here, I'm just going to use the Benny Captain token as your friend, Horace. He has 4 archers. They will all take posts here. Whoops, wrong token. Talked about them already. And then he goes, I did bring my friend here, a Galabdur. It's like a big rock stone-like elemental that when I say big, it's more like wide in girth, more so because it's still medium size, but he looks quite sturdy. He's like, as his jaw just kind of grinds against its own. And it's like, sorry, and Horace continues, I myself figured, why would I worry about anything else when I got a friend like him? What do you think? Upgrade? I assure you, he is waterproof, even though he looks otherwise.
Pretty cool pet rock.
We don't refer to him as a pet, but he is pretty cool. And then I just brought a couple my beefier individuals in which are trying to raise up the ranks, but I told them if they don't die here in adventure, well, we might offer them a promotional trial period. Not necessarily a guaranteed promotion. Can't just be handing those out.
Right. They gotta work for their commissions.
Of course. That naturally, it would just make the most sense.
Well,
Why-
I mean,
why
unlike
always-
you, that kind of just, saved the whole harbor instead of passing his exam. But, you do what you have
Well,
to.
you see, it's not so much about that. That was harder than the exam, honestly. I mean, they even put me on the board to add questions, and I was like, questions? Make it a trial. And we put them in the field, and that was a mistake. We lost half the graduating class that year. Never again.
Well, what do you think? What do you think the best way is to scout this other side of the harbor out?
Well, I'll tell
We've
you
got the
what.
smaller ships, so we're faster.
We are
Maybe we
faster,
could
but
conceal
on the other
ourselves
side of
and-
this ship, I imagine that they're going to have a fort on the upper deck and a barricade there to prevent us from just rolling up on the coast. Now, I have had some intel that he is not as strong as he once was. He's low on men. Let's say he's using more of the natural beasts to do his bidding these days. That
Oh,
means
yeah,
it
he's
could
low on
be
men because
easier
we
to
killed
get rid
half
of
of
him.
them.
Well, that's good news. What are your mates capable of doing? What do they excel at? As we arrive, I imagine that there will be a 40-foot barricade with multiple cannons. If they were manned, they'd be able to do serious damage if they hit us. Though we're fast, luck is always on the shooter side.
I say we lure them out. Maybe attack another vessel that's trying to get into port, and then they'd have to come out to help, and then we'd have the advantage.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll man here. The rest of you just, well, do what you think is right. Protect me. And things.
Can do.
Wonderful. Let's consider this our understanding. I will row the boat. You stay on it. Any questions? You're all very chatty. How does the genie work? Do I get to rub it and get some wishes out of all of this? Or does he just float there? Did you already use all the wishes? What did you wish for?
That seems very stereotypical.
Well, I haven't seen a genie in my eras, nor have I seen a genie fight by my side without having to force them into some kind of temperament, so I'm just curious on the term. Will he kill me after? Will he make me his toad? I'd wish not.
You're good. As long as you don't try and sell his ring. I mean,
Yeah, if you do, I'll try to kill you.
that's
No
his red
selling
line.
ring. Well, I've got plenty of those, and I can find plenty of those in my lifetime. But no wishes, really. So you're just... Genies aren't all genie.
He's an earth genie, so he'll probably get along with your friend back there.
Ah. Well, I've never been able to have much of a conversation with him, more so asking him to finish tasks for me.
Oh, I wonder if Jin
in
can
this
talk to him.
constructive manner.
He speak
But-
Terran.
Do not.
If you decide so. You actually don't. That's shocking.
I'm gonna ritual
doesn't
cast
come with your
comprehend
gene.
languages.
Jin,
take, like, 10
you
minutes
really
and-
wouldn't get that being was Earth Genie?
Was
That
it an
doesn't
Arc Genie? Yeah, it seems like you would, right?
Seems kind of odd, but I guess
It
I mean,
did not say, but I
it's a
mean,
good
maybe.
dwarf. You're like the runt. You know, you don't even speak the language. That's why they kicked you out. Jeez, that's rough. Interesting. We'll look into that one. I feel like that's a little oxy. Eric.
Yeah, because the other ones would speak like Aquan, and then the fire ones.
Yeah,
speak
they all
Indian.
have an language, but it's just super weird that as a class it's not part of it.
Yeah.
Upon taking it as a
Like a subclass thing. Yeah.
Excuse me. Eric,
Wow.
you sir, can you give me a wisdom saving throw at advantage, and then follow that up with a D100? Ooh, opening the gates with a natty
That's a big opening roll.
and a high 79. You get
Nice.
79% of the information I'm about to provide to you, sir. You understand 3 things in your current predicament. 1, a boat is a disaster for anyone because no one knows what they're doing, but that's basic 101 on boats. You learn that in time night school on the first day. But here you are on a boat. 2, this island and the Cannibal King is not native to this location. They have assumedly overran it. You recall in your education going over how a few key individuals strategically located abandonments and was able to make them offensive in some unique form or manner. So be on caution. I'm not going to say that you are 100% alert, but you are aware that there is potentially heavily tampered benefits to the Cannibal King while present on the island. And 3rd, Horus has never ever been mentioned in any single literature of half-elves, elves, or any elven records. So it is either a cover-up or something is wrong.
All right.
Meanwhile, Sirdon, can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Say, pretty good. Those, I think. Yeah, not bad.
Coming in strong with a soft 20. You're hungry. Being on a boat, for some reason, makes your metabolism run much faster.
Anyone got any grub around here?
As you all gather and they get the boat ready to sail, is there anything any of you wish to do before it leaves the dock?
Oh, like I said, I would have the guys go down below and make sure
Oh
there's
yeah,
no
they're
like
down there doing
holes
that.
or,
That's what I mean. Like when it's prepared to leave,
like,
they're
anything.
done with
Yeah.
their
And have we gotten
general.
any cannonballs? Did he like? Would we find any, or were they able to?
You guys
bring
have
any?
9 total.
9.
There's
That are
none in any
viable.
of the like anywhere on shore at all.
Yeah. Like, do we ask him? Like, does he have a source of them?
Locally, it's a little short notice, but I could send my crew out real quick to see if they find any along this sands. What could go wrong, right? If anything, we'll only gain. Sends out his crew. We're in luck. We found 3 more. That gives us 12 opportunities of sinking something, or hitting something hard enough to make them stop breathing.
Alright, well, for a scouting mission with a light ship, at least we get a couple volleys in before we gotta go hand to hand.
Right, these cannons, I'd say we'd probably get a good 8d6 out of them on a proper shot.
It's so fourth wall breaking. It hurts.
I apologize. I didn't tell you the mathematical error of that. The median of it is unknown, but I'll say 32.
Alright,
Nonetheless,
well,
anything you guys do before final departure?
Short rest.
Oh, you already
Yeah, we
did.
did we did the short rest. Okay. I'm just looking to see if I have anything I need to do here. I don't think so. But I think I would go up into the crow's nest.
That seems like a very rolly thing to do.
You got it. You pop on over into the crow's nest. In doing so, you see a beautiful little soft reef. The coast is only about 25 feet, if that, varying, and everything seems to be peaceful at this exact moment. Go ahead and give me a survival check from your point of view at advantage.
All right. What am I trying to survive?
More like, what is it that you might pick up?
How about a net 20?
How about that? Rolly. Excuse me. You see that there are 6 undersea critters honing in on your direction from the north. And
Captain, we have 5 torpedoes in the water, coming directly for us. They seem to be some kind of creature. Man the sides.
I'll kind of look over in the direction Rolly's pointing and see if I can see anything.
you are just going to look over?
Yeah.
Okay. You go ahead and give me a perception check at advantage as you're intently looking for something.
I'd use message to make sure that he heard me.
Okay.
I'd still say it out loud, but I'd also use message just to make sure he got the full message.
You, Sirdon, on the north board, definitely see that there are 3 confirmed. They are in the water. They're underneath the water. They're not. I just popped them up for the purpose of visual essence. But you do identify 3 in which have been identified.
Can I make out any features like
They are a reptilian, like alligator.
I would yell that out and say that. Like that's yeah.
Yep, alligators, guys. Sirdon yells.
Shoot a crossbow bolt from the top.
It would be at disadvantage because they are submerged.
Okay, well. All right, a 16.
Still, it's which one are you shooting at?
Probably the one that's out here.
All right.
I'll use one of the +1 arrows that I have.
You got it.
So it'll do 7 damage.
Very subtly, you see a weird kind of darkened ichor appear around that particular reptilian, as it seems to get a bit more. What is the word? I just lost it in my head. Hidden by the smoky, whatever the fuck. Okay, blood is making obscuring him. There we go. He is obscured by the blood, but you know he's there. He's just bloody. The rest of them immediately bump into feeding frenzy action and boost right up to the ship. Rolly, you realize shit's about to hit the fan so fast that as you call it out, everyone rolls me initiative. Or it might auto roll initiative. I really don't remember, but we're about to find out. See you, Dawn. We're just missing your initiatives. So, to my understanding, we have a 21, 16, 16, 14.
You'll have to adjust it because I go before Eric, I'm sure, because of my decks.
His is a
Being higher.
16.12, and yours is a what?
Right, but the rule is if the dex mod is higher, whatever, because
Yeah,
I'm
whoever
rolling
has
from
the
D&D
higher dex
Beyond.
mod.
It doesn't account for that because
There
I'm
you go.
rolling from D&D Beyond, so you have to like auto. Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Jin, we begin with you. You hear that there's something in the water. Rolly shoots it. All of a sudden,
I
you
don't
feel like
see anything.
I mean, you're in the middle of the ship, so no.
I did say man the sides, so
They stood there. You
Going
take to the air,
by 30 feet up.
straight up. You see one obscured with a little blood cloud on it. Yeah. You do not see any others in your immediate 360 vicinity. But because Rolly is right after you, you may inquire with him as you float up because he's next to you. Rolly would know that they are on the boards of the ship, and that's why you can't see them from this vantage point. Neither can Rolly, but he knows that they moved in.
I can't see the one.
You could only see the one up there. You just don't. Like,
Gotcha.
Rolly can confer that there's more, but he knows that they
I'm up in
ran
the
up to the
crow's
ship.
nest, so
So yeah,
I'm probably
but
how many feet up do you think I am? Probably like
you're probably
30,
like 50 or so, but you would be able
50?
to communicate with him from up there because you
Sure.
guys be the only two up there. But even from that vantage point, the ones right against the ship, you guys wouldn't be able to see, but you would have known that they closed in.
Fire at the one that I can see. For now.
All right.
Is it
You guys
disadvantage,
hear-
advantage, normal?
Bum, 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 bum. 1 second, actually, I didn't roll any of my guys.
Make ready.
A bunch of
Your
menace shit I
turn
gotta do.
comes.
Thought it was gonna do it for me. Just kidding. I go for. No, okay. Okay, so as you're going, you would have disadvantage because it's underwater. Oh, what's a spell attack? I guess it would still be disadvantage because it's underwater. You still have to
It's a
don't just
ranged
magically
attack,
hit
yeah.
water. Yeah, it's a ranged attack. Rolls.
He does have the eyes of Hadar, which will let him see maybe better, but
As you pierce through the water with force damage, as a torrent of parsing occurs, as there's like a weird injection of oxygen homing in on this reptilian below. Just poof. Give me damage.
Did not mean to do that twice. I'm going to roll just because I have to in order to do damage now.
You miss, and that's your fault because you're rolling. 6. On the first hit, a little mini underwater force grenade just. This guy's just getting bullied at this point.
Yeah.
Another hits. 12. It's like weird
Still
little
moving.
fart bubbles popping up. Oh yeah, it's not small from your visage. It's decently sized.
Oh, let me add this just for the hell of it.
You see it's fiercely in the water, just thrashing about, but it's up still.
Convey that to the rest of the group that might not see it.
How do you convey it?
Still thrashing in the water.
It is your
Got it.
turn.
My turn. You guys hear movement coming from below the ship. All of you guys give me perception checks.
Oof.
Well, Rolly being way up there does him no good. Jin does him no good. So Don, you do no one any good. Eric, it's all on you. Oof. You and Eric
Oh,
both
damn.
seem to ignore everything. You're like, what's going on out in the ocean? I don't know what you guys are doing, but you don't hear shit below deck. Awesome.
It's your
Well,
turn.
it's the captain's turn. Let's see if the captain notices. Clearly, you two are distracted. He doesn't notice either, as he's manning the ship. He's like, "Oh, there's some crocs out there. Let's just hit them while we're all at it, huh?" And you just see him like spin the wheel. Oops, over a certain degree. And
I'm hoping his stats are better than a bandit captain's, but
you
sure.
guys all get pulled forward. Yeah, I'm adding my own. I just forgot to put the modifier to
That's
it.
fine. Even with the roll, it doesn't matter.
As he pulls over, let's just get us a bit of a distance and run right through them if we can. We need to get on land anyways, right? Or do we need to stay on sea? He looks around and Rolly's not there to answer his question immediately because they're so high above. And then he looks out, hey, the furbog. Do we need the boat after we land?
Probably.
He's like, he waves you off like he's not asking for your opinion as he continues to stare at the furbog. Okay, the other one. Can you tell me what he's saying? His mouth looks open.
Can I hear this?
Can you give me a perception check?
Okay.
He is shouting. You hear him saying, "Tell me what he's saying. His mouth is open." As he's yelling at Sirdon, you see like a weird communication going between the two sides.
What are you yelling about down there? Fight the alligators.
Do we need the ship after we land?
We need to not die right now, but not really. We're gonna steal a bigger ship.
Then I'm gonna ram it. All right, crew.
Well,
Everyone.
we need it right now. Don't ram it yet.
He just kind of waves up ahead, like, "Yeah, I hear you." He starts yelling out to the crew ahead of him, and they all start like nodding their head, getting ready to brace. 2 cannonballs have been loaded. They're not sure if they're going to shoot at any of these critters or if they're preparing to fire at the barricade that is probably a good mile ahead. So you're not there yet, but they're preparing for the potential, as they assume you guys are going to handle whatever invaders may come.
We were gonna kind of go close and scout, but out of the range of their cannons.
Oh yeah, he's derailing from that the moment you guys got interrupted. We'll say. Tons of activity happening below. Eric and Sirdon, can you both give me another perception check?
It's your turn.
Nope.
You hear so much movement happening on the deck that you just understand that chaos is literally going. Unfortunately, the entire pirate specialized crew is slower than your entire team, so you're just in awe of nothing happening. It's like no one knows their role. But my enemies, apparently. Rolly, from high above, you only see the one still, way below. The rest of them, oddly enough at this moment, are not in view, even after the ship has turned.
I am going to use the help action on the captain.
You phone a friend. What do you assist them with?
Just the next roll that they have, they can do an advantage.
How do you assist
So while
them?
they're trying to sure.
Yo, we gotta get to this another ship. Steer it this way.
And I'd kind of point, and kind of give them directions on how not to crash the ship into the reef, while we're trying to dodge these things.
Okay. Right. He just kind of nods his head and, affirmative and does his best. But he does take your guidance, and that will give him advantage on his next come around.
think I'll
Anything
just
else
use
you
the
wish to
bonus. I'll just like hide
Okay.
up in the crow's nest.
All
That's
right.
it.
Not even the sun can see you. Eric,
You are
as
next.
usual, everything's going awry and you don't have vision because for some reason you don't. There we go.
So this one was in view.
Yes.
Bum, bum, bum. And it was injured.
You sure believe so from all the hits that have occurred so far.
And how far away is it?
It is 15 feet. Yeah, well, 20-ish, give or take, because it's submerged.
So less than 60.
In fact, it actually deep dived after it's been assaulted, so it's probably 75 feet at this point. And it fails. Go ahead and give me the damage, so
But it is damaged, yeah.
it is damaged, yes. You may roll the maximum die.
Wow.
Deep below, you see just a submerge of confusion happening. It is still standing, but looking weak. Very weak. Anything else, Eric?
Yeah, my second cantrip.
You cast Call the Dead again. Out of originality, I will roll again. And I will fail. It has not
Okay.
been hurt, though, because it is only hurt by its pride, not by its true well being.
That one will be good.
It is just enough to absolutely obliterate it. For a brief period, there is almost no longer any flailing, no more bubbles.
The bubble,
And then
big bubble comes up.
this odd, lengthy, like bottom-bellied reptilian floats there, upside down, in a soft linger of inactivity.
Par for course. Just killing things. Okay, so that thing's dead. I use my action to use a bonus action just in case this gets a little weird. I put Shield of Faith on myself, just to get that extra.
Classic.
No, how could you? Wrong
Get
in
a
every
couple
way.
more APs.
All right. Anything else you wish to do, sir?
That's good.
Are you certain?
I feel good about my choices.
Understood. Well, in that case, it brings us to our next order. Dun-dun-dun.
It's your turn.
Below deck. Much more audible now. You guys hear stuff getting knocked over, tossed aside. Apparently, everyone is on deck. Literally, all hands. As something below is causing a ruckus.
You are
Dear
next.
Dawn.
Hearing that and knowing that everybody is above, I'll try to run down there and see what's going on.
You run down there.
I don't know which
The
way
moment
to like.
you
over.
intend
Yeah, I didn't
to
know if there
find
was an entrance.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just say, general. There's like one of those latches will open, and there's like usually stairs immediately below, like either one of these, so you can decide if you want to go from which entry.
One that's closer.
Okay. As you do that, you pop in, shoot, bloop, bloop, and as you do, you see not one, not two, but three grand lizards, all throwing themselves in your direction.
Nice. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Is that a reaction out of curiosity? Because this
Bonus.
is
Yeah.
because you are a DM, I will allow you to roll. If you had a surprise for the first person that walked down and you did not declare the action prior to stepping in, would I get the attack off before
Yeah, you would
get
get
off?
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they were like waiting for
Yeah.
someone to walk through, yeah, they would get.
10 misses. Whew. One flies across the room. Another one. Oh, they'd have advantage though.
Why would they get advantage?
Because it's a surprise.
Tact it, or yeah, that too.
Right? You weren't aware of them.
Yeah.
In a sense,
Yeah.
you weren't aware of their positioning.
Yeah.
But no, it's not packed die. It's just because they would have surprised you. A 22 still misses you. Oh, I get one more roll.
22 hits. My AC is 20.
Oh, so it's just set to 23 right now because
Or wait, hold on.
Oh yeah, you're 23. 22
I am,
plus
yeah,
1.
yeah,
23.
AC
Yep,
fight
yep.
style.
Yeah,
right?
because of this because of the
But I'll
dex
hit you if you
bonus.
want me to, because I'm okay with that.
No. I'll take.
You can choose to be hit. Okay.
Nope, that's okay.
It sounded like you wanted to be.
I want to hit
you see
somebody.
literally as you poke your head in there, 3 Sarko-like maneuvers just dashing across your eyes. Nope. You now know what's below. You cast Shield of Faith real quick. Boop.
Yep. And then I'm gonna just unleash
Definitely
what I
not good.
can on this one, I guess, first. Let me hold on. Inventory. Where?
So then your AC should be 25, correct? Okay.
Yep. Hey.
You
Is that a
come
crit?
swinging
That's a crit.
in.
Wow,
Well,
I haven't seen a great smite.
Yeah,
crit smite.
it
Some
sounds like a
glorious,
great time to use smite.
It'd be glorious. Just
Meta
dump
blocker.
it.
Boom.
Dump it.
We'll dump a level.
Meta blocker, is that
Are you? Yeah. Let's see. Can you kill this thing in a single
Delete
blow?
this thing.
Throw
Yeah,
everything you
delete
got at
it.
it. Let's see what you got, Sirdon. Here's the time to shine.
Wait, do I have a filter on that?
Sirdon, do more damage than me.
Well, we haven't had a long rest since the last time, right? So I think I only have one. I only have one other spell slot. It looks like, so I'll
Okay.
just dump my last spell slot into.
But that might be all you need to kill one.
Yeah. So let's
Put
see.
whatever you have.
2d4 plus 4, or 2d8 plus 4 plus 2d8. And then
Double the dice.
a critical hit, okay.
Come slashing
38.
through. 38 initial points.
And then I'll do the bonus attack that I get off of the gem saber. Oh, that's
so
almost
close.
another 20.
That's so close. Yeah. Okay.
For an additional follow-up, up 13 points of damage.
And then my extra attack.
The extra attack.
Extra.
Read all about it.
Pretty much. We're about this. The head's getting chopped off.
Yeah, solid follow through as you decline in consistent damage. I love it. As you slash it up, is it's messed up. It's like definitely solid to hang on, but it went from like 100 to a lot less than 30. So solid follow up. Very good. That was a total for I guess reference of 25 plus 38, so 50, 64 damage, something like that. 61 to 64 damage in a single swing of attacks.
That's
Series.
Three
good.
swings.
3 swings.
Pretty good. Yeah,
Pretty
not bad,
good.
not bad. Solid follow through. I like it. As such, it is now
It's your turn.
one of the thugs. He's like thuggish ruggish. He jumps in with Sirdon. I got you, mate. Hey, I'll take this one. He throws himself at it. Swinging. Smacks. Bah. 5 points. Follows up again. Fuck! Oh, missed that. I thought a bump on the nose would have taught him something. I believe that's multi-attack. Oh, but he has pack tags.
No way.
So, yeah, he really does.
Fuck. Well, roll the other one too, just in case.
Yeah. That's too funny. So he hits on follow up.
Okay.
And he didn't get a nat 20 on that one, so he already hit. So he did a total of 12 points of damage because he's a badass like that. And he's like, it always feels good not to be alone in these kind of things, huh?
Yes,
He looks to you,
sir.
Sirdon.
It's your
Yeah, he
turn.
gives you a heavy nod. The archer runs over here to the top of the deck and looks over. So perceptive. What the? There's nothing out there. Very good. Thank you so much. That one's dead in
It
the
is your
water.
It's
Chum.
your turn.
This one's over here scouting out over here because they are not going to put themselves in close quarters. Nothing out here either.
It is
You guys
your
got the
turn.
wisest archers out here. Definitely nothing out here. They all
Oh.
below deck. Uh-oh.
It's your turn.
They're all on board.
They all below what?
They're all below deck.
Oh, below deck. My bad.
Next, Thuggish Ruggish runs over and goes, ah! Ah! He jumps down. He's going to do an athletics check to see how cool he is jumping down. This one is specifically skilled in such abilities. As he throws himself over. Ah! He's like, ah! He goes in for an improvised body slam, trying to change it in to save the day. Oh! He goes,
Oh, Lord.
and just body slams the shit out of the one below him. I gotta move so I can click this guy. This one makes
Crocodile Dundee.
this one makes a con save. He absolutely fails. We're gonna do
Nice
half their
body.
HP in that. I'm gonna just say that half their perfect constitution. So the thug has a total HP of, I'm clicking the wrong character, 32. So that would dish out 16 damage to my mathematical equation. Or am I wrong?
Yeah.
Perfect. Boom. Just body
Wow,
slams for 16
32
points of
is 16.
just damage. As he falls over, it's like, you hear the croc just, he's like, guys, he rolls over. I'm definitely out on this one. He high fives you. He goes for a high five, Sirdon. Give me a sleight of hand to see if he catches bereaving movement.
He had a shield and a sword in hand. I don't know if you're able to high five him. He does it anyway.
You absolutely get it. Like you slip your like half paw out from the holding slant of the shield and just get enough skin on there. He's like, ugh. He hits the ground heavy, but he's doing okay. Excuse me.
It is your turn.
Next up, we got the Dur itself. It's like,
Hell yeah.
Walks up,
I
looks
think
at
I still
Captain,
comprehend languages going,
Lifts
so I can
up.
understand him.
and walks forward. I'm slow, he says, and But you understand, Rolly, he's saying, I am slow. He walks over, boom, boom, boom. And he stands looking down into the pit, waiting for his next turn to take his action.
It's your
Well, he's
turn.
holding an action, but he's waiting. This thug apparently didn't roll his dice, so he gets
It's
to go
your
last.
turn.
He would have gone way sooner, but he did not this time. So he is going to go now. It's a little crowded down there. He's going to come back to give the captain general guardmanship because he's a good lad. We
It
go
is
into the
your
next
turn.
round. Starting with the archer over here. They do have vision of the enemy, so they're going to go ahead and take a shot. Natty rolling in as
Oh
they
my
line it up.
god. These guys are crack shot. He did bring his best
They
dudes.
just release it. For
Aw.
minimum crit damage. Got caught on a tough scale. Those calluses grow deep. And they're going to go ahead and take let's see, what does this do? That's pretty cool. Okay. Let's make one more long shot. Ooh, it's looking a little uncertain, and it throws in its archer's eye, which is an additional D10. And it's going to make contact. It's too quick. The whips fly out and make contact for a total of 15 points of damage. They hold
You
their
are
ground.
next.
Jin, you see 3 below in a little little cubby of sorts where there's literally a prone individual, one thug standing, and another seer down below. There's still 3 live and well crocs. And you believe they're, from your point of view, that's what you see. But if you want, you can give me a perception check because at your angle, you might see something. Oh, no, you're fucking 30 feet up. Just kidding. You don't see a goddamn thing but one of them. You see one. The one that the archer shot.
Well, that's closer to the archer.
Yeah. I just forgot. I saw the 30 feet and I was like, damn it. I forgot you were something. Nothing as it hits the planks below, shattering them.
Scaring them away, don't worry.
Again,
Aw.
just splinters of wood popping up at the team and enemies around. Finally gets hit square in the back for 12 points of damage as it just takes down for an additional 4 points. Hold on.
Yeah, and another 4.
And then you fly right over. Anything else?
Oh, that's it. Want to get closer shot.
Okay.
And you get aura.
It's your turn.
All right, it is my turn, and this. But which one is it? Oh yeah, I got one. Shridon, further in the room. Another one appears, coming at you. Dun, 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 dun.
Good luck.
22 misses, and then it swipes with its claws, missing. And that's it. Bummer.
It's your turn.
The captain goes, all right, lads, hang on. We're about to move a little further down the way. I can't promise we ain't gonna hit some corals on it.
I gave him advantage, so he has to roll.
1 second. Click him. Nope. Did not let me click him. Keeps bringing up you. So hold on, I gotta move you aside. Move it, really. Thank you. And he's going to get we'll say this makes sense. Oh man, good thing he had that advantage. Jeez. He's just like, oh! You guys all feel the ship just Everyone but Rolly and Jin has to give me a Constitution saving throw to keep your balance and or tumble. As you do hit some reefs, though it is pleasant, you're still on a boat and it still doesn't go well. But it is a lot lower to stay steady. The DC. Passive.
Hell yeah.
Passive. Yep. Fails. One of them fails. This one falls into the pit. You guys too. Jin and sorry, not Jin. Sirdon and Eric.
Con save, you said?
For them, yeah.
No problem.
No problem.
You feel it rock. You hear water starting to take on below. Two of the thugs. Oh, one of them's already on the floor, so he just keeps rolling. Whoa! And then this one up here probably like goes forward too. Boss! And the other one holds his ground fine. Which is underneath Jen. Eric, I still need to know if you hang on. You're a big dude, but your weight alone might not be enough this time.
You want me to roll?
A con.
Remember, if you're within 10 feet of me, you get a bonus.
+5. Yeah, +5.
I'd say he's like 15 because you're below deck.
Yeah. The
Okay.
ally, like the friendlies would too.
Oh, they would get it too.
Yeah, they would too.
A +5. 14,
Yeah.
13 still fail, but the other one passed. The archer would have been would have just been outside that 10 feet range too, because they were above deck before they fell in.
The 22.
Eric, you were totally fine. But otherwise, you could have, would have, but none of them would have benefited, ironically. But good to remember that it's everyone that you consider an ally. Eric's fine. So far, no one has been harmed by the sailing of the NPC. Congratulations, guys.
turn.
You chose a good captain. Thug that tumbled forward, guarding the boss, comes back and is like, got you, boss. And then we go into a onslaught round of nothing but the DM. So the DM is going to start with. Hold on, which one is it?
Did this dude that went over by the captain use the help action on him? Or
Yeah.
like...
When he walked up right now, yeah, he's supporting him.
Okay, so I wouldn't have to do it on my turn.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't double up or anything.
Correct. No, we will not have a gain to it.
All right. Good to know. All right.
Yeah, they're for sure. This one that got tumbled on by the archer is going to go on the archer at advantage because the archer's prone. That is a miss some freaking way.
Yeah. These guys came with armor.
Came in, yeah, straight up. Second one hits for 7 points. Just like, ah. And then, yeah, that's it for that one.
It's your turn.
And then it's the one on top. That one's going to go after you, Sirdon, because you're the immediate one next to it. And it would have advantage because you have one behind you. Absolutely ineffective. Absolutely ineffective. There's just a thrashing about below deck. Gosh, every teammate, every campaign has one player that I just cannot ever penetrate. At first, it's always been JP, and then Sirdon. I think Sirdon shined against Eric. I don't know. I gotta say,
he's gonna take sorcerer and get shield, and you'll be totally done.
My Thursday group has
shield. One level
sorcerer,
shield. Yeah, get shield and silvery barbs, and you'll be like unfucking killable.
It's insane. Every single group has like a tank. It's wild. Multiple tanks at this rate. You guys have two. this one's turn is absolutely going to go for the one on the floor because that is the easiest target, and these things aren't stupid. It's going to go for the guy rolling. For a natty, he catches him.
Wait, how
Chomping
far?
on him.
Wait, hold on. Let
Can
me
you see him? He's at below deck.
Yeah.
Can I see him?
Right? Do you have to see him or just know of such
Yeah, you have to
epiphany?
see him.
Right? Or yes. Sorry, Eric. What was it?
I don't know what he's doing, but I would assume you have to see him.
Yeah,
If he's doing what I think he's trying to do.
yeah. Fair enough. I mean, it's
All
really confusing combat when
I know.
everybody's
I
just.
didn't make. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, guys. I was like, I don't want you
You
to be
could
on
add
that
a
boring boat.
minus 10. You could add a minus 10 feet to everybody that's below. That would work.
So, interesting enough, when I do minus 10 feet, whoops, that
Kills
was
him.
not what I meant to do.
It kills them?
He immediately blows up.
Hey, water pressure, guys. I guess that could work. Yeah, it just blanks out the map, but it doesn't matter for me. So,
Oh,
yeah.
it does? Okay. Well, then
Yeah, because they're
whatever.
below the map surface, because I have the map at
Oh,
level
yeah,
0.
I get
It
it.
doesn't
I
matter
get
because
it.
you guys
Okay.
won't be affected by it. Only Seer Dawn, because he's down there, and I don't think he'll care because he wants to know what he's facing, which makes sense. Move Jin real quick.
Yeah, I guess if we can't see them, we shouldn't be able to see them, right?
So the guy who attacked the guy on the ground attacked himself and killed himself?
No, it's an accident.
He glitched through.
Oh, he already got hit. Okay, so he got hit.
Well, we know
And
they
now
have
second
less than
level.
11 health left.
Yeah, they take the damage. They're good. They have more than. Oh, wait, sorry, say that again.
I was just saying that one that blew itself up has less than 11 health left.
No, it doesn't. Where do you
What?
see that?
Well, didn't you just hit it for? It hit itself and blew up, didn't it?
Oh, I fixed that already.
Oh, I know. It rolled 11 damage, so it's got to have less than 11 health. Okay.
Oh no! I hotkeyed on accident when I was typing in 10, and the hotkey for bloodbath, which is that, is 0. So that's how that
Macro
happened.
killed him.
Yeah, my macro
blew
killed him
up.
on accident. yeah. No, he has more than 11 now. That's how I was confused. Gotcha.
Yeah,
You
I
were,
thought it was just an
mathing.
auto kill. Yeah.
It's gonna do claws at the same one, hitting it still,
Miss. Oh, really?
getting him for 6 points of damage. As he's like,
How's a 14 hit these guys?
Well, you know, archers are a bit more dexterous, and thugs are thugs. They're meant to just be walls.
Oh, okay.
He brought
I thought he
rookies.
got missed by like a higher attack before.
I mean, on my end, the automation is pretty accurate when it's all non-player related. So I don't think so.
I trust you.
But you'll see on the stream it does say hits thug, and then you'll see when I open it, it shows they actually have an 11 AC. Believe it or not.
Just kill him. It's okay, man.
But he's still alive. Rolly, it's your turn. And
Okay.
now you see a lot less, which is appropriate.
I will use the wings of flying. So Rolly will sprout these little bat wings and like fly over here and look down the pit, see if I can see anything.
All right. What is the? Never mind. Easy enough. You go. You head down, and you poke what, like 5 feet below or 10 feet?
No. I'm above, looking down.
Got it.
I'm 50 feet in the air, looking
got it.
down
So
into
from where
the.
you are, I guess these ones I'll leave at 0 because they'd be visible from the.
Okay, so whatever the first one is that I see,
you'd see them
cast.
and Seer Dawn and this chick, I guess technically, because she fell down there.
Okay, whichever one's the most surrounded, I guess we'll go with the one that's attacking the girl that's on the ground. They're both within. Okay, yeah.
They're both next
So the
to
one
each
that's
other.
Yeah, so that one there, I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on it. So have it make me a Wisdom save.
$14 fails.
Okay, so it's gonna take 7 psychic damage, and then it immediately uses its reaction to move as far away from me as possible, taking
just
opportunity attacks along the way.
dashes.
So you would get
It would
3
take
AOs.
3. Sirdon, you may lead. Let me bring it. You can let me just
The
bring it
archer would be at disadvantage because they're prone.
back. Yeah,
But
because they're prone. Yeah, but the Sirdon could take lead on it as the archer tries to roll around to gain its focus.
What do you mean, like?
You get an attack
you know?
opportunity,
Oh, okay.
but it's called an opportunity,
I
so you
made
can
I made it run
bypass
away.
by choice. You seem to be very neutral today. I once did something. Amazing. Couple crits in. Tough. 11 points of saber damage.
Was this the one that I've been hitting, or is it a different one?
I would safely say that that is not the one you've been hitting. This is the one you've been hitting.
Ah,
But this is the one that's fleeing, so.
yeah. No, I'll still hit it.
And the archer swings out a blade. Missing. And the thug is going to go for a swing also. Also missing as it flees. All right. Anything else, Rolly?
Let's see. I'll give Bardic Inspiration to Jin.
Jin, you are inspired.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
That's
anything
it.
else for this?
Yep. That's
You
fine.
are
Yep.
next.
Eric, do you?
Guess I will head down to the party.
You jump down?
I don't jump, I walk.
Down right on its head.
You know, casually bring yourself down like a princess as you enter. Well,
-10, you put it at?
Hmm?
You put them at -10, you said?
correct. Are you a little far from your mic, or is your beard in the way by chance? Because you seem a little distant.
My beard?
Boom. Well, I don't know. Maybe you shaved. I don't know. I haven't seen you in a very long time.
Wait, this only me and this fool down here?
No, Sirdon's down there too. I just had Sirdon up there because you guys couldn't see them otherwise. But if you want exclusion,
Yeah,
there you
I
go.
wanted to know where he was standing so I can,
Yeah.
you know.
You
get
jump
my
down
little-
and you barrel around them all.
I mean, I could walk around them easily with the amount of movement I had.
Sure, you are so suave as Eric gingerly just steps down the ladder during the initial crazy combat happening below and just skips around the rolling thug and comes to a perfect position across from Sirdon and says, "You ready for this?"
Yeah, that's what I said. Exactly what I said.
Let me guess, you have an action still?
I have actions, yeah.
Shocking. It's like you know how to play a character. Oh,
Uh,
impossible. Eric gets his
He's
first swing
attacking.
across.
that
Shoot,
was terrible.
missing.
Might still hit. Oh no.
He desires nothing. He wishes to hurt no one. See?
Yeah, that's fine.
I may not be able to hit one, but the other may only get 50% of the accuracy. You hit him with a complete slash across the perfect scale that's exposed and open. As you rip through it, it's like... Do a solid 13 points of damage as it kind of withers around.
Still alive?
Still standing. It is.
Not for long.
Oh, technically, you guys would see this one here. It just hasn't gotten close to you guys.
Ah, there's another one.
I just saw it right now. It had the -10, but it was invisible, so I thought it was visible this whole time.
Okay.
There's a bit of godliness as down upon it comes from above. Use a have successfully. Goes stiff and steady and dead.
Because why not do cleric-y things?
You call upon your spiritual weapon.
Oh, where did it go? Oh, I see. That's interesting. Oh no, it can't go -10?
It probably can. You can just change it. I could do it.
It said it was clipping with something.
Oh, a floor or ceiling. Well, it's down there for me. I just can't see it. That's interesting.
Okay. Yeah. It's interesting.
Weird. Interesting. It could be because it's animated. I don't know.
Okay, well then how do I get to myself again?
You just
Okay, found it. I found myself. Oh, what the hell's going on with my screen now?
I don't know.
I'm
Crazy.
seeing everybody, nobody all
Oh,
at the
because you
same
clicked and
time.
dragged, huh? You clicked
Yeah,
and dragged.
that's like what is going on. All right, cool. So that was a level 4 spiritual weapon.
It doesn't have a roll for it? Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. Absolutely comes and demolishes. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Wait, what? Is that right? Only 2d8?
$11 points. Is that correct?
I don't know. That seems kind of weak,
Check.
but it might be right.
For now, I will apply, but let me know if it is wrong.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. 11 points. Anything else?
Unfortunately, that's it.
It is your turn.
With that, it allows that one surprise, another one, to come up, and it'll go after Eric. Oh, wait.
Surprise.
Yeah, no, there's my
How's it
next skill.
surprise?
Misses.
I thought you said we could see it.
Yeah, you could. No, I meant like the one that I forgot to show you. Oh, wait. Would it? It's not a 24, right? It's a 22.
I have a 24.
No, but that's with the arrow catching shield,
What?
right? That's if it's an arrow,
No, I don't have the arrow catching shield.
because that's
Adding
what's
to
showing
it.
on your mask. It says 21 base, 2 arrow catching shields, plus 1 fighting style defense. So you're not using that anymore? Or you are? Eric?
Yeah, that's in addition to a shield's normal AC. So I get
It
plus.
already gets +2. Oh, sorry. So it's
Yeah,
plus
so
more.
it's plus 2
Oh, wait,
more
hold on.
if it's range.
Got it.
So it becomes a plus 4 shield if it's range.
But then that's what I'm saying. So technically, is it acting at... So your 21 is already from your non-included shield.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So it misses. All right, and try one more.
Yeah, I created the code to make sure I had the right AC. Sorry. So you didn't have to guess.
It misses. So you're done.
You
There's a
are
whole party
next.
down there with you. You are no longer alone.
Just gonna take pot swings at the nearest one. I guess the one that looks the most hurt, but that's next to me without having to move. Yeah. Because I'm guessing it
All
might.
right.
That's
19
good.
goes right through for 20 points.
We'll do
Which
this
one are you swinging at?
The one the spiritual weapon hit, I'm
You
assuming.
sound
Yeah.
super
Yeah.
low to me.
Oh,
Hold on, let me see if it was in my settings. Hold on.
No, is my mic better now?
A little.
At all?
Is everyone
Better?
else hearing him?
You sound perfectly fine to me.
Okay.
You're fine.
The nearest one to me that's been damaged the most is the one I'm swinging at.
That would be. Oof. There's, I think, a tie. Oh no, this one.
This. Okay, yeah, we'll go for that one then. So the
There's
first
one
hit, and
behind
then
him?
then I'll do the second Gen Saber hit or attack. Ooh, that's not good.
No.
Uh
Oof. You swing. Wild. Nothing.
oh.
You kind of like slash part of the beam above you.
And then my extra attack.
Make contact.
Makes contact.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Not bad. Okay.
13 points.
So a total of 23, it looks like. Or 33. Overall. Over this turn. That's really all I have since I don't really have any spell slots left. And yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do for now. Keep whacking away at these guys.
Got it.
It is your turn.
Thug below with you guys is going to be like, I think like, whoops, total accident. I think I'll take this one. And he kind of comes in position himself as he steps over the archer and then over here to wrestle with the one facing Sudan. And the thug thinks he's a child and misses. And it will try to go again because if one said they did it, he can say the same. And he cannot. He did not do
Wow.
it, guys. He tried.
Advantage. He rolls a 12 and a 7.
Nothing. Just trash.
It is your turn.
All right. The archer out ahead says, I don't believe we should be going in this direction, Captain. He's like, nonsense. We'll just board roughly.
It's your turn.
That one's dead.
It's your turn.
That one is. That one could totally shoot one, so it's gonna go and try. Missing. Hitting. 2. Hits wood, another one. Doing 8 points of damage. It still stands.
It is your turn.
Whoops. think I do my order on accident.
It's your turn.
But this one will run over and assist to keep up with the cannon of active events. And we'll also fire too. Hits 12 and a 13 missing. It is still standing. Has like 5 arrows in it. It's all bashed and bloodied and squished in part of its back. And in such, I apologize, my child found a toy. 1 second.
It is your turn.
So, as such, that's all the archers.
It is your turn.
This is the one rolling and pulling. He's going to roll a little more. He's going to stop himself. He will use all of his movement to stand up. It won't matter to him. And he's going to attack this one in the back corner with a mace. Misses. Wait. That's at his advantage. Misses with advantage because you are next to him, Eric. And he swings at advantage for the second one and misses twice. They're beating the boat up more than they are beating up the enemies.
Better if they weren't here.
As such, we got the big dude. He looks back to the captain and he goes, and Terran, he's like, and he's saying, "Do I jump down?" The captain's like, I don't know what he ever says. I just kind of nod my head and let him hope he does his best. But do any of you happen to speak exotic languages that might grasp
Yeah,
his
he's
attention?
asking if he wants to jump down.
He'd probably put a hole in the ship, so I'd tell him no.
All right, don't jump down.
I can't speak Terran. I can just understand it. So I'm like, saying no to him. And
Are you shaking your
that's what
head
I
at all?
can.
He's gonna speak
Yeah, like
common,
crossing my
isn't he?
arms. I'd be trying to do like a performance to like tell him
Okay,
no.
give me a performance. Let's see if he grasps it. What was that, Eric?
He doesn't speak common.
God
The
damn.
Terran?
No, he doesn't actually. No, it only speaks Terran.
You know what? I'm gonna use Lucky, my kid.
Okay. You also have that inspiration. I believe you and Eric have inspiration, right?
Oh, I have a bunch of inspiration dice. You know what? I'll use that instead. Let's
But
see.
it was you and
Which
Eric who
ones?
won the D20s, right?
Yeah, I've been saving them up. I'll use let's see. I'll use my D8 inspiration I had saved up. So let me do that.
I don't hoard my inspiration. I usually just give them away to people for doing some cool
All
stuff.
right, so 20, not nat 20. I'll take that.
Well, you got one, but you haven't used. So you got a soft 20, and in doing so, you absolutely signal no, and it's like, okay, and it understands it. It hangs out because it's waiting to see what's going. I mean, it really wants to wrestle one of these, but it understands. With that,
It's your turn.
the one that's down there involuntarily because they tumbled is going to stand up and attempt to short sword at advantage because of the surrounding foe. Missing. Yeah, not close combat. Great. But that one is sticking for the second for 7 points of damage. As this crunches, it's looking beat, but it is still hanging on. Jin.
It will be your turn
From
next.
above, what do you do? Technically, you could see it if you wanted to Eldritch Blast it. Bring yourself down to the size of the foes below, and you will see.
I'd want to probably fly down to where I could see them at least.
1 second, I'm working on that. It's just because you had 30. Every time I put minus 10, it just reduced you by 10 instead of taking you there.
Jesus.
Boom! You arrive. Ta-da!
All right, let's see what I can do.
Do a Bardic.
Here we go. Try that again.
And folks, finally some commentary. You hit.
There we go. The
It got a little
damage.
quiet there. Sorry, the crowd was not impressed. 7 points of follow through. Which one were you shooting at? Sorry.
The
It'll
one
be 7
below
plus
the
4 plus
squatter.
5.
This one?
So
There, yeah, that one.
16
one.
points.
16. Boom. It's still standing. As you added more holes, and there's just constant water. It's probably like ankle deep at this point.
Giving them home advantage.
Oh, yeah. Movement's about to increase. Anything else you wish to do?
No, I'm good.
It's your turn.
And with that, home advantage activates. This one gets refreshed. It heals for 6 points of damage. And it is going to lash out at the archer here angrily. And does not have any allies. So I only meant to do one. So ignore the second one. That would miss. It misses. And then it will follow up with its claws. As the archer gets hit for a max damage of 7 points. The archer only gets like a little wound on their arm. I'll be fine. As they reassure their general
It is
mates
your
nearby.
turn.
Captain goes, "Everyone, I think you all want to hold on. It's going to get fun." As the ship continues forward into the reef. Those of you below see parts of different kinds of coral just start ripping into the hull of the ship. You guys are probably inches off of the seabed or reef bed, what have you. And it is just, it's the momentum that is kind of pulling you guys further inward. But you know, at some point, this is going to halt. You imagine that it's going to halt somewhere in a position in which, well, we'll see. Rolly, you think it'll end up somewhere beneficial in front of the barricade, but we will see how this goes. Everyone below deck, give everyone but Jin. You're still hovering, right?
Yeah, I'm just poking my head down.
Got it. Everyone below but Jin, give me a acrobatics and or athletics. At disadvantage because you're in the water.
At disadvantage?
Yep. So John, you go to pick up your foot and it's waterlogged.
I am in a predicament.
Don't be shy. Dude here, right? No, he's not there. He moved. I think that's all my people. Eric, are you there?
Yep.
I need a athletics and or acrobatics of your choosing. You tumble. You fall to a knee in a like half prone state. Take the duck action. Forcefully, of course. Sirdon, you too. Take the duck action. And so does this thug. And that's it. All right. So you guys all kind of like get tossed. This only takes a quarter of your movement to get re-steadied, but it does count as advantage if you were to get attacked in this position.
It is your turn.
This dude is aiding the captain.
It's your turn.
You have me below. The one you did Dissonant Whispers to Rolly, is that continuous and or just then?
No, it just happens, and then it's done.
It will come back into the fray. Dun, 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 dun. We'll fling this way and go for the archer. I hit with a claw. A little rake against the back for 4 measly damage. Nothing.
It is your turn.
The one that just doesn't awake. Because it is water below. It also continues. No, it's gonna go after Sirdon because that's what's up.
It's going to try.
Oh.
It's 25 or 24.
It's 25.
Jesus.
Alrighty. Well,
It's your turn.
It's either it's crit or nothing. Like he can't hit
Yeah.
you unless he crit.
yeah, I guess technically that was a 19, right? Jesus.
Yep.
Well, it's gonna do nothing because that one's dead. Rolly, right back at you.
All right. Can I still see any of these things right now, or based on what I
Yeah.
can see from the map, I can't. But
You can see the one here. I'm gonna bring it up for you.
okay, is it next to my allies?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll do the same
not
thing.
technically
Dissonant
right here.
Whispers. Have it make a wisdom save.
All right.
Fail. I'll use Fear of the Small. So he will take 18 points of damage.
It literally stands there.
And then it must use its reaction to move as far
18
away
is
from me
its
as possible.
remaining health. You killed it with.
Oh, he killed it. All right,
Oh,
cool. I mocked it to
good
death.
enough.
Have fun,
Poor guy.
stupid alligator.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'll give Bardic to. Can I see who? What allies can I see? I guess I could see
Sirdon.
Jin still. Can I see
Sirdon,
Sirdon?
Yeah.
I'll just give it to Sirdon this time. We'll see what he can do with it.
All right.
Make ready.
Yeah,
Your turn
D10
comes.
to hit.
Eric.
Ew. Guess I will stand up.
You uncrouch. One squat. Good workout.
Figure Jin's not actually down there.
Technically not, yeah. He's like an ostrich.
I'm going to. Yeah, fuck it.
You miss. You miss. Silent frustration. You hit.
Damn.
Which one was that you were attacking?
Yeah, that one.
Mm-mm. I didn't see. Did anyone notice if its health went down?
I did not notice.
I can't see.
I was above the ground.
I will apply it and benefit to you, but I didn't see it, so I'm gonna trust it. Makes sense. It's still standing. You hit it pretty solid. What's a thick one?
The one that usually doesn't get applied is Jin's like extra 4 damage or his Jin like genie thing. At least from me watching the
I gotta manually do it.
yeah.
Keep note of that. Anything else, good sir?
Action, bonus action. I'm not gonna move.
So you're gonna stay right there.
Wait, oh. Yeah, stay there.
Yeah. Boom. Okay.
You know what's the worst thing that's gonna happen here? Crit me for normal damage.
True.
It is your turn.
So you got one guy that's resistant to crits, and then you got the other guy that you can't hit him unless you crit.
Oh yeah, there's a pro and a con. To both.
Great.
It's ridiculous.
And then
And
you
they
have
both
the
buff
guy
each other with auras. This is
The
stupid.
guy who can't be crit can also make other people not get crit.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Not far away, but I hit the thug for 8, and then I hit the thug for 6.
Oh no, that's almost dead.
And it's like the thug's like, ah.
He goes down.
Oh,
You
and I
heal him.
didn't even do advantage. I'm gonna go for the crit. I'd like one. I haven't had one all session. Excuse me. God damn it, nothing. Well, he's still alive, but he's really looking bad. Poor guy. He's looking beat. Blah, blah, blah. Suit up.
You are next.
More of the same. We're just gonna play whack-a-mole with these things.
Just swing, zoom, goes right through
Yeah,
for 12.
Bardic.
Second one, zoom,
I do have
misses.
Bardic, and that's a D10 that I can add to it.
D10. Yeah, D10.
Oh, did not mean
Just
that.
one of the-
Run. Whoops.
Got carried away. Foul, disqualified. You only
9
needed
and
one.
a 7.
Yep.
And they were
Yeah,
both.
you only needed a 1, so you're fine.
Yeah.
You're good. You hit.
We got 12.
All right.
Which one are you attacking?
The one that I've been hitting. That's if it's still alive. If not, then the next
Oh, this
nearest
one's
one.
dead. So then the next
Okay, then the
closest
next
one would
nearest,
be
the next closest one to me.
so that was 12 initially, and then second one 14. That does it. Comes
yeah, 14 on the second attack.
That
And
one's
then
also
Bardic.
dead.
How many more are still down here?
2.
Like
There's
2.
one here and one here. Both of them would require you to move 5 feet closer in some way or form.
I'll move closer to this one
All right.
and take another swing at it.
Nice.
Sorry, there's so much shit going on here. Which one did you get closer to?
This one.
This
Oh,
one.
One in the
you didn't
middle.
actually move. Got it. Okay, boom. Got it. Boom. All right. Make contact 15. Still standing, looking weak.
That's all I got.
You don't finish it off, but close. All right.
It's your turn.
He is. Going to throw himself. Well, throw his mace in the direction of an enemy. Rah! Rah! At advantage. Rah! He got hit. There you go. For enough as he comes in. Goes down. He's like, I got that one. Captain, I got that one. You can't hear him.
Who's he talking to?
He's just yelling in
It's
general.
your turn.
Oh,
He yelled it
okay.
to the captain, but the captain can't hear him because obviously he's below deck. But he's just kind of shouting out that he got one. This chick can't help you guys, so she don't matter.
It's your turn.
Dead.
It's your turn.
This one is above deck and can't help you because those are all dead.
It's your turn.
This one is above deck and could technically shoot this one. Nope, that one's dead too. Oh, there's only one alive, huh? Yeah.
I think it's the one at the top of the boat. Yeah.
It is
None of
your
them are on
turn.
top of the boat. It's technically below. It's this
Oh,
one.
I mean, like, yeah, below deck near the front of the boat.
Jin.
It will be
you
your
can.
turn
You
next.
see that there's one in the back. Or in the top.
Going for it.
Finish it. Oh, it.
Yay.
Yes.
Total of 17.
17, yeah.
I think that checks out. Does anyone know if it's been hit before?
Definitely didn't hit it.
Then the math is correct.
Which one?
All right. The one on the very top.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't think so.
All right. 17 damage was applied. I updated your Genie's Wrath, so I'm trying to make sure it works. Absolutely hits. For 7 points. Another one straight to the snout.
Oh.
For a solid 13, it's still standing. It was looking way healthier than the rest of them, but it's slowly deteriorating, as does all things with pressure.
That's all I can do.
You got it.
It is your turn. It's your turn.
Captain has straightened the boat. It's no longer in the disarray in which it was previously. I gotta move you guys down a little bit. Made it a little. Something like that. Obviously not perfect, but that one was totally way up, so we'll move that one back down. All right. As you guys don't necessarily, I guess Rolly would hear him going, all right, I think we're good. I assure you that, sorry, I keep thinking he's the thugs. I assure you that we're definitely making our way, and as you guys continue to enjoy your stay with us at the, well, Rolly, was there a name for this vessel?
I don't know. It should be on the back.
I didn't look coming on.
I'll look later.
Thank you for writing the look later. As he calls
That's a good
out
name.
to the rest of them. As you guys now are very steady moving across. In doing so, with your steadiness, we bring ourselves all the way to
It is
Rolly.
your turn. It's your turn. It is your turn.
All right, so there's still one of these things going around and down in the bilge or whatever.
Correct.
I don't even have enough movement to get down to the ground, so I guess I'll go down 30 feet. So I'll be 20 feet above. I don't know if there's any way I could see it from like here in the air, but that's up to you.
Mm, I'd say no if you were 20 feet up still.
Okay. I'll
Yeah,
just give the help
definitely.
action to Seardon then.
You got it. Alrighty.
You are next. It is your
Hello,
turn. Ready.
Eric.
Your turn comes.
Is this setup down here correct? But I'm trying to
General.
see
Oh, well, you'd be right next to
what's
it technically. Yeah.
okay. I'm trying to see what was dead, which one's alive.
Yeah, this is the only one alive.
Okay.
Everything else is dead.
All right. And did this guy, is he alive above me?
He is at very low
And
HP.
did he stand up? Is what I'm more worried
He did
about.
not. He has not had his turn yet.
How has he not had his turn?
He's after you. He's after Seardon.
I know, but we've been through a whole round.
Oh, wait, I have a fly
Knocked
speed of
out.
60 feet,
We just
so I
started
could
a
get
round
to the
right now.
ground. Whatever.
We did Eric. I mean, we did Jim.
I'm saying I stood up, so he should have been able to stand up, is what I'm saying.
Oh, well, he didn't. No, that's when he was. Well, I don't know. He didn't. Okay. He's hurt. He's not doing well. He's at 1 HP. He's very exasperated.
He's not dropped, so he's not getting healed.
Punch him.
Just punch him.
Do 1d2 damage.
That's funny.
Oh,
Ooh.
I'm gonna delete this lizard.
Coming in hot. Can you do it in a crit? I don't know, man. It's healthy.
I don't know if this is gonna work. Can I just roll versatile twice? I don't know. Our other formula. No, yeah, I think I actually made it right. Let's see if it worked. Did it work? Yeah,
15
it looks
plus
like
3.
it doubled everything, I guess. I don't know.
That's
That
all you
doesn't seem
did?
right.
18 points of
Yeah,
damage?
that doesn't seem right.
Let's see. Let's look at the
The
math. Hold
Serpent's
on.
Fang does the poison
Yeah,
damage.
it did 1d8 max
Yeah.
times 2. So yeah, you rolled a
Times 2
5.
plus
Plus
5.
2, yeah. Plus, it didn't add the. Oh yeah, 15. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, dude.
Yep.
You just rolled like shit.
Yeah.
Oh, but shouldn't the
You could
poison have...
you could add a
Poison
smite to it.
wasn't added as a D, so roll another D10 for the poison.
That's what I was saying. I was like, why would I?
I don't think a crit doubles the poison damage, but
Well, technically, don't
part
roll
of the
anything
it's a
rolled.
custom item, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's part of
Yeah,
the
if it's
damage,
anything
but-
rolled, I'd honor it. Damn, you rolled like shit, dude. Anything else you want to try? You didn't do much. It's alive.
Yeah, well, since I crit, of course I want to do something else.
You tickled the chin. It's like, wow.
Fine, smite. And this crits also, right?
Yep, anything
Yep.
rolled. There we go. That.
Yep. Delete it.
That did.
Combat.
Well, that was easy. All I had to do was get a crit.
What happens to it?
What do you say, Eric? What would your divine energies do to this poor creature's physique?
Imagine some white light just shot out of its eyes and kills itself. I don't know.
You see it literally just plump.
I like that. He just
So,
like stabs the sword into it, and like the mouth and the
fused
eyes and everything just like light up.
Yeah, there's like a little quick light show, and then it spews up some kind of like whatever it last ate, basically, which is probably turned into a simply identified egg of some sorts, quite large in nature, cracked already and sucked dry of its inserts, but it most likely was trying to break down the calcium of the shell.
How much damage did you do this combat round there, Alex?
How much did I do?
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, with all the misses, I can't
I pretty
imagine.
much-
Oh.
Yeah, like who's hurt?
I had
I mean,
like
you heard some bandits, or like you heard our
six
like archer a
enemies
little
with
bit.
70 plus HP, and
You
I
didn't even kill any of the minions. Yeah, you
I
did.
tried. I was like, I'm gonna fuck these guys up, and then they surprised me. I was like, damn, like these things are fucking tough. Like,
I think me giving the
So-
health action to the captain was a big play. Otherwise, they would all fall over and died.
you know, who knows? At the end of the day, you survived, and that's what counts. As you guys are coming along the coast, you get a stable ride. As you know, it stabilizes as the captain
I-
goes,
I would
"Hey,
have the dudes like patching up whatever holes we made in the boat.
yeah. Go down there and help with that. But I need you guys to come over here. We need to discuss our approach."
We gotta wait it out. At least until it gets dark. There's no way we're gonna get anywhere close when it's light out. We probably should just take a rest and find somewhere safe to park the boat.
So you don't want to try to take on any of
We're
the
on a
ports?
scouting mission.
Ah,
We're not
you
here
should
to
have
kill
said so
ourselves.
before I got so much damage. As he starts rotating it out back to sea.
I told him not to ram it. He didn't
He
listen.
didn't understand the plan. He was just like, "Don't ram it, you're ridiculous." As he's like, "Well, this might buy us a bit more time, but I do consider that we ought to figure out our plan of attack." As he starts pulling you guys out to sea, let me pull up. Let me throw together something. What do you guys do? There is no combat at this moment, so the decision is yours.
I'm thinking we wait until it gets dark, so like at least Sirdon can take a long rest here. I think below
Is it
deck.
just for that,
Well,
dude? Fuck him.
What did you say, little guy?
Well, you forget
Who's-
that I have the crew that kept you all alive. To my understandings, they got one. I didn't hear you counting.
I'm sorry, did you see how many were trying to hit me down there in that
I didn't
deck?
see a damn thing. All I saw was the ocean ahead of me. You're welcome.
Look, I'll attest for him. We'd all be dead if it weren't for him.
Well, I
At
mean,
least all your men would have been dead. He
they
soaked
were
up
alive
all
in
those
my eyes.
attacks.
Right. Right.
Look, we all gotta work together to survive here. We're taking on
Alright.
some of the toughest sons of bitches that are on the sea. It's gonna take us a little bit to recover. Those are probably his scouts. He's gonna know that we're coming if they don't report back.
Well, that's going to be a problem in the future. Very soon. In the meantime, what do you suggest the plan is? Outside of taking a rest, bandaging yourselves. If this is a war, how are we going to attack?
I'm gonna walk down below deck and start meditating and just tell Rolly to wake me up if anything starts happening.
right.
We got 9 balls to shoot at our enemy. That's it, 9.
Well,
Well,
we're gonna try not to
correction,
use
12.
any.
We don't know how to count, but 12. So you don't want to shoot
If this
anything.
mission is if this
don't wanna
mission
ram
is
the boat.
successful. No.
How long is it till dark?
We'll say 2 hours.
Pretty lame for me.
Right away. Do you need it to be nighttime now? I don't know.
So the plan that Rolly wants to do is we're gonna wait out in the open
Oh, yeah,
water
you know,
until
rest.
a trading ship
I need
comes
a long
past.
rest. I
Yeah,
can't
long
do
rest.
a rest.
All right, so we initiate a long rest. And your intentions are what, Rolly? Go ahead and tell the team, as it sounded like you had an understanding of your own.
Okay, so while everybody's long resting, Rolly will keep first watch. Keep an eye out for any kind of ships, and we'll kind of use the crew also to make a rotational watch on the bridge for any kind of ships. And if we notice a ship that we could potentially raid, we'll go after it and try and get the Cannibal King's boat to come out from the harbor. And then we can potentially have a better advantage at the sea. But we could also just be scouting and watching what happens on from shore, like outside the range of their guns. So we're kind of just like chilling.
Okay. What I would say is
We usually want to get the element of surprise
you
here,
guys
so
can
we'll be
all
like,
give me an investigation check, and let's see what, as a team, as a skill check thing, what you guys managed to muster out of the potential threat in which you approach.
reason investigation. You said,
Yes. Solid soft 20. There's an entire team on this boat. It is not just Rolly who has to investigate. Very good, Jen. So you're down and Eric.
nice.
Too shabby. So you're down to 1 will ruin all of this. Do me a favor.
Investigation.
Yeah. All right.
You
Everybody
manage
did good.
as such. One second, I'm gonna post something in the Discord for you guys. This is what you end up over your entire long rest coming to understand as your approach.
I see.
You don't have numbers of people or nothing, but you understand the general structure.
We might want to attack from the air. Like we could just do like invisible Pegasus, like firebomb them, and then send the ship in and use the cannons to try and take out the rest, maybe. Or we try and sneak in and steal their cannonballs. Fire back at them. Do we have
But
like
if
a mega
we're already
balloon?
there, we might as well just stay there.
That's true, yeah. We could steal their cannonballs so there's none left, and then we shoot them with the ship. Hmm.
Any other suggestions?
I'm guessing there'd be like a place where they store their gunpowder. We could like scope it out and maybe see if we could get like a direct hit on it. Something. Guess at that point we could just like fireball it.
Fireball.
I don't know. Thing is, those guns are gonna have way longer range than fireball, so we'd have to do something to get past them. I do have invisibility, which might help. But I don't know what else you guys have that might help here. Jin and I can fly.
The two of you, for some reason, seem to be buddies at the start of this session. You seem to, for some reason, have this connection still. I'd like to hear some dialogue between the two of you with a bright idea on approach. You guys do understand, not in the sense of scoutmanship, but you do understand that there is a reasonable length fort further ahead.
Well, really pitched the idea of sneaking in somehow with flying creatures. I feel like that'd be hard to not spot out of the sky regardless of time of day, so maybe... Do we have any way to turn invisible? Because Sirdan then just like proceeds to like clink on his armor and say, I'm not the stealthiest tool in the shed.
Yeah, I mean, I could make a whole bunch of us invisible. And then we could either fly in or.
I have a sneaking
Turn.
suspicion that whatever creatures this guy's employing or taming to use against us will, likely can't see invisibility. That's
they're
just an
lizard men. They
assumption.
definitely can't. I mean, maybe there's a mage in there that might be able to, but
Yeah.
we can single him out if he tries anything.
I like that approach the most, but I guess one thing I'm not sure about is how are we gonna approach the fortress without the ship getting seen?
I don't think we can approach with the ship at all until we neutralize the battery.
Does this ship have a dinghy?
I don't know.
Mates, did anyone find a dinghy? Well, obscurely on board. Everyone's scratching their heads.
I'm gonna go look for a dinghy. I'm gonna go below deck to look for a dinghy.
All right. You head down and you look for a dinghy, and you find a malfunctioning dinghy, but nonetheless a dinghy. It could be fixed. The quality of
Mending.
such afterwards, but it could be.
You need mending.
I know just the person for the job, and I'm gonna go grab Eric
Eric,
because I always
Sir Don
see him
approaches
fixing
you.
wooden shit in
how
the
do you
bar.
propose that project to him?
I walk up to him and I say, you know that thing you do at the bar where you're like constantly fixing the tables and shit?
Yes.
Can you do that to a little tiny boat?
Maybe.
I'm gonna like try to like walk him down there and show him where it is and say
I mean, a dinghy's not massive, so I'd say, I mean, it's more of a patch job, so it's plausible that he could do majority. There's a bit that could be hammered up and more tar down as a proper carpenter would, but for the most part, mending could reduce 80% of the necessary fixes. It would take him majority of his, well, say a quarter of his long rest after he gets his initial needs in. Anything
could
else?
I'd probably help with the physical aspect of it, like the
Okay.
hammer and board and
Okay.
stuff.
Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand as you go to avoid your thumb. Whew. Yeah! Go and roll me a d12 of your own infliction.
A D12?
Absolutely. Hammers are not nice.
Nope. Not 2D12, 1D12.
What is he using? A friggin' maul?
Apparently.
Yeah, Jesus. Warhammer.
Minus 6 thumb HP as it is throbbing. It is hurting. You are not cut out for this, but you are doing your best.
He didn't grab the hammer, he grabbed the great axe.
Bending and chopping. You see this mild struggle, but he eventually catches his general grip and does succeed in managing to patch up what is necessary. You have a dinghy. This dinghy holds 3. Congratulations.
Hey, that's 3 less than we had before, so.
Sounds like we've got 2 different teams getting put together. Maybe like an aerial team and a ground team. And then once we give the signal from shore, the boat can move in.
Right, so about the boat. When you all leave, my ticket comes when exactly? You don't need this ship, I heard. So, what
Yeah,
is
we're
my
gonna steal a
purpose
bigger
coming
one.
to land? And then when you steal that, do I take that later? Or what is my ticket? You said I had a ticket.
Yeah, you're gonna command the ship that we're gonna steal.
So I'm not free, I'm just more constricted to your regions of interest.
You can do whatever you want, but
With the
we
ship
gotta,
in which you will be standing on.
yeah, we can go out to the reef with it.
So no control over my choice of direction, and you can hop off and hop on at any time. Though I am not needed to dock at any specific locations at any scheduled manner.
What is he asking? I don't really understand.
Sorry, I just stabbed myself with a lead pencil. So he's asking whether or not he just became like a harborman, or if he is a free person to freely sail anywhere he wishes, and you guys just find him, or if he's like an on-call,
Yeah.
hey, we need you to pick us up kind of guy.
I mean, the idea is we're gonna do this first mission, but after that, the boat's basically his. He can.
So I just
We
take you
can join up
somewhere,
with him when
and
we need him, but
we'll find you
yeah,
again
yeah,
then. Let the waves just wash what there is left after, is what you're saying?
After this mission of us returning back after whatever we do here, yes.
Got it. So you needed temporary cab service over the sea.
Well, the idea is that we're gonna get paid back by going out to the reef and then coming back to the hollow with all the goods that we're gonna find. We can trade for stuff out there and bring back stuff that's worth more. It's kind of a win-win situation for everybody here. And then after that, you could be the captain of the boat, and we'll call you up if we need to do an aquatic mission.
An on-call mercenary. I don't mind that. In fact, it could add to my repertoire. So you're saying that we can have two ships, this one and a bigger ship. I'm not quite
Yeah,
certain
if we
why
don't
this
lose
ship
this one
cannot
in
be
the
kept.
attack,
Do we need to sail it on the shore, or can we all just go by land and air?
we're gonna take one force by the dinghy, and then we're gonna take the other guys by air. And then once we disable the guns, you can move in with the boat.
So I don't have to actually do combat with the vessel.
No, not yet,
I see.
unless it gets bad.
Well, then, in any case, I'll just wait here. Or wherever it is you wish me to be positioned until you need me to arrive.
Yeah, we'll
Is there
give
going
you
to
the
be like a
signal.
bonfire, or is this happening at night? What exactly would the signal be? Sometimes I get lazy on paying attention to things. It'd be good to know.
I'm thinking some kind of rocket. We'd make like some kind of a signal flare. Maybe it'd be like a
Right.
green signal flare or something like that.
Green speck in the sky. Understood. Is this expected to be large, big, let everyone be aware, or is it more humble and ominous?
I'm just looking to see what I can make here.
All right. Anyone else is free to pitch in. This is not a private meeting in any way outside of the
Yeah, if anybody else has another idea, go for it. But I'm looking to see if I have like
Jin,
alchemist tools.
Any creative senses? Or assistance to creating such signals?
Cerdon's not a very tech savvy person.
Your lot seems to be
Very
confused.
simple.
I hope they do more than this when we get to the important things. But you're going to do some kind of cool wave in the air, and I'll see it, and we'll think of it as a win to our approach, correct?
Yeah, I'm thinking I would use my glass blowers tools to craft a pipe, and then use alchemist fire to create like a bottle rocket almost, and then add some sort of agent, some sort of ink or something that would like turn the fire green. I don't know what metal
easy enough.
burns
Yeah,
green,
simple enough.
but
Yeah, simple enough.
one of them does.
Nothing too
Yeah.
complicated in that manner, for sure. You got it. Right. I guess that shouldn't be too hard of an issue. I like it. I'll be, well, waiting, I suppose. Anything else you guys wish to prepare before you prepare your actual approach?
So who's going by his ship? I'm thinking it would be Sirdon and then some of the other guys that he wants to take with him. You said you can fit 3 people in the boat.
Yeah.
I can get a Pegasus that can carry another creature and myself.
I'm thinking we should try to avoid having the 2 largest in the dinghy. So, like, maybe
Sure.
just having Sudan and someone smaller or, like, lighter, and then maybe you can carry Eric, or vice versa. Maybe Eric can be in the dinghy and Sudan can be carried by the Pegasus. But I think we should not have both of the heavyweights in the
Right.
dinghy.
We can just put the rock monster in there. Call it a day.
Jin, Eric, suggestions?
So who wants to? So basically, it'd be Eric and Sirdon. You have to decide which one of you wants to be on the Pegasus and which one wants to be in the boat. Jin's gonna fly. Leroy can fly on the Pegasus, and I have the wings of flying, so I'm good even if the Pegasus goes down.
I mean, I'll definitely be flying. Probably alongside
Yeah.
you somewhere.
Yeah, I can make Jin and the myself invisible, and then the Pegasus, and then Sirdon and Jin will all be invisible in the air, at least until we attack. And then we could have the
I
dinghy
guess-
go in.
I'll volunteer to get on the dinghy.
Okay. All right. So then Eric will be with me.
Okay. So, do you guys wish to move in 2 separate squads? On
Does the rock
initiative,
guy
or
need to breathe?
volunteer?
Because he just walked ashore.
Good question. Let's find out. He does not have anything that states he does not need to breathe and not, so I'd assume he does.
He does. Okay.
Let's safely come to that assumption based off of.
I was thinking he was like a rock column, so he didn't need to breathe. So you could just like
He's
sink him
actually
to the
not a
bottom
golem,
and like have him
yeah,
walk.
like, that would have made some sense. That would have been cool. So
Okay, well then I guess he'll stay on the ship as muscle. He'll come in if the ship needs to get closer. We just don't have another boat for him.
yeah, he's like, well, I guess I'll wait to land.
That's good. If any more of those lizards come on the boat, he can take care of them pretty much, no problem.
All right, dinghy team of 3. Do you guys use a lamp, light, or source of such, or do you just go through in the dark? And who is leading the dinghy?
I've got some spells to cast before we even do that,
that's
but
fine.
sure.
Okay. Let's go back a little. Okay.
You're good. Yeah, do the dinghy team first, I guess. You prep them first.
All right. Dinghy team.
So who else is going on the dinghy? I'm sorry.
I have no clue. I was hoping you guys would all speak and I would know.
Okay.
You're
well,
Don,
we've got.
So Eric's
So
going in the
Sirdon
air
is
on the
on
Pegasus
there.
because Sirdon's on the dinghy, to my understanding.
Yeah.
That's the only
Right.
thing
So
I
you
get.
could take 2 archers. You could take 2 of the other guys. You could take the rock monster. Like, whatever you want. It counts as like 2 people. Like, I mean, he might be worth it.
Sure, why not? Let's take the rock monster. Fuck it.
He counts
And that'll-
as 1 because he's technically just medium.
Okay.
And then I guess an archer.
Yeah, the archer doesn't weigh hardly anything, so that makes sense.
All right, archer, and then you. Perfect.
And I would probably lead, because I mean, well, what I guess what race is the
rock
archer?
is probably really, really good at rowing. Like,
Good question. Roll me a d20.
All right, let's see.
Captain Hornblower is a half elf, so
A 9. You, sir, discover that next to you, this archer is sadly a typical, standard human female.
Okay. I'm gonna take like the watch lead or like the um yep, just the
You're gonna
person
tell them
commanding.
row.
Yeah.
Got it. And the air team is Rolly, Eric. I'm just trying to drop your tokens in a squad formation real quick. Sorry.
I would have
Jen, are
cast.
you with or without them? Jen, testing 1, 2. Jen.
Yeah. Was that?
Jin would be near
flying?
me because I have to touch
Maybe
him
flying by?
before we.
Yeah.
Yeah, before we
Rolly.
get close. Yeah.
Got it. All right. So boom, 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 boom. So in the
I
meantime,
would have cast. So just rolling back a little bit in time here before we did the long
you
rest.
guys aren't there.
I would have.
Okay.
I would have cast Find Greater Steed, so I would have my Pegasus
Boom. So this is what I
on the
got set
boat
up
with
so
us.
far. Tell me if this is not the intended teams outside of what your me cast after.
Looks right.
Looks right.
And then the boat's still out at sea, kind of like
that's
out
why
at
it's off
range.
screen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure.
Perfect. So, as such, what do you prepare
and-
before you take off?
Yeah. So before we take off, once we're like actually headed out, I suppose I would cast. Let's see here. I'm gonna cast True Seeing on myself. So it's not concentration. It just gives me 120 feet, and then I'll take an action to make it so I can see through like walls and stuff within 30 feet.
Okay.
And then before we get close to the battery, like once we're actually like in the air and everything, I would cast Invisibility. I think I would have to cast it at 2nd level. Or wait, I think it's already 2nd level. Maybe 3rd level. Yeah, 3rd level.
All right, and that
So
will...
that way I'll get myself, which will, because the Pegasus is, I'm riding the Pegasus and everything is being carried by it. And then I'll touch Jin as well, so it'll get Jin.
You got it. Boom, boom, bam. You guys boom, disappear. That's everything. Eric, Jin, you guys do anything?
I mean, honestly, trying to think, what can I use? Nothing yet, I guess. It basically want to see what we are go walking into first before I decide what spell to take or use.
Okay. Eric?
Before we go invisible. Going to roll cast it on my scimitar.
All right. And what element do you choose?
And it's going to be lightning.
You got it. Lightning it is.
For 1 hour.
All right. Solid. Anything else? Jin? Or, sorry, Eric, anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Nothing, Jin?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. You're
JP
still
may
thinking?
need to
Okay.
take a
Yeah,
long
I mean, if he
rest.
takes an action or does anything, the invisibility drops. So it's better just to like keep an eye out.
Well,
You
JP,
can do
you
like
got
perception checks and stuff,
a
but
30-minute period before your rest kicks in. Sir Don, does your team do anything? Do you do anything for your team? Is there something that you wish to prepare?
Yeah, not yet. I don't have anything that's like long lasting really. So I would probably just I mean I give the passive aura buff, but like other than that, I mean I
Oh,
don't
you're
have
working so
anything
hard.
that would
I
really
already give them so much just being here.
yeah, pretty much. It's just be be thankful you're in my presence at all, peasants.
Okay.
No, I there's nothing that I would specifically do before before like landing or initiating any kind of engagement. So
I think the plan would probably be for you to wait for the aerial team to start their strike, and then you would move in because they'll be
Mhm.
distracted at that point and won't pay attention to you guys getting on land.
I like that call. That makes a lot of sense.
All right. So, with such, air team goes first, to my understanding.
Hmm.
Yep, I think that's what we'll do.
Air squad, what is your movement speed per round as a team?
We might be. Well, I'm already cast invisibility on Jin, so I don't have to keep touching him. So I guess we're just gated by the Pegasus's speed. I need to pull up its sheet here. It has a 90-foot fly speed.
Fast as fuck. Okay. Well, you can absolutely cover the distance necessary. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, actually, 90 feet would get you about here.
Okay.
If you wish
You'd
to go that
be.
far.
How far up should we be? Let's look at range on spells. Because a fireball is 150 feet up. Slow is 120 feet up. But if I get within 60 feet, then we're within like counter spelling range and things like that. So we probably want to be outside that. We'll be 90 feet up. How about that? 90 feet up. We're gonna move 90 feet forward and scout and see if we can see any piles of like gunpowder or like a storeroom or something like that. We're not gonna like start the attack yet. We're gonna try and find a really vulnerable point to like direct our fire at.
Excuse me. Okay, so
And
everyone.
I can use message to call. Well, I can't use message because that would break invisibility. But we could like talk to each other at least.
Okay. I thought I had this fixed, and I just broke it and didn't work. Okay, well, let's move you guys 90 feet up. Give or take right here. As you guys fly up, you notice a couple things. There are lights up here. These lights are around all the storage that looks to be some kind of ammunitional benefit and or just cargo that is on top for other necessary purposes, whatever they may be, whatever's inside them. As you guys roll up with your vision, you notice that in the shadows, maybe with the perception check, there might be something or nothing. Can all four of you give me perception checks?
Perception checks. All right.
Yeah.
I'll have the Pegasus do one too.
Mm-hmm. Solid. Eric and Jin.
Pegasus is concentrating on keeping us in the air.
Oof. Jin also focusing on flying forward like Casper. And yeah, Eric and Rolly are just enjoying business class. You notice that there is and I say this, Rolly, you have 2 seconds. Rolly, give me a intelligence check. Eric, do you have dark vision? You do, right? Or no?
Mm-mm.
Nope. Okay, so then you can't identify the subject. Rolly. A porcupine-like pack of creatures walking on 2 feet with the long-ass tails are walking and patrolling around in the shadows below, seemingly invisible within these shadows. However, Eric, you can do an intelligence check if you wish to try to identify such, if Rolly shares this information.
Yeah, I would kind of whisper that to you.
You may roll intelligence if you wish to, Eric.
Oh.
Oh.
So close.
Oh, porcupine humanoid. Awesome. No idea. Nope. Alrighty.
I shall
You
call
guys,
them Quilliam.
Quillians exist.
Quilliams.
Dun. You are seen. You guys hear from below. Oh wait, yeah, you guys are seen. No
Wait,
wait,
oh,
no wait,
we're
wait.
They're
invisible.
invisible, aren't they? So disadvantage.
No, that's
Oh,
just dark
double
vision.
sight.
No. Yeah, magical. No, that's just magical darknesses. No.
Yeah, that doesn't get our
Yeah, you're good.
invisibility.
Yep, you're good. Yeah, I just thought of that right now when I had rolled. I just rolled a perception and it wasn't at 20. So, well, to be fair, no, you guys rolled really well coming in. Jim just rolled a bad on his vision. They don't see you, but they smell the air. They are aware of something existing. They smell you. They do not see you. They get curious. Down below, there is conversations brewing. What do you guys do? It is back to your squad.
Yep. I think we'd move maybe more towards the center here.
Okay.
Like,
Jin, you're
I
the
don't know
only
how to.
one that has your own pilot, right? You're the only one that can control your own movement, technically speaking.
Yeah, Rolly's kind of controlling the movement for the
Everyone else.
Pegasus
Jin,
and
do
the.
you now? How would Jin know where you guys are? Is my question, I guess.
We're next to each other. We're touching each other.
Got it. So you guys are holding on to one another.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's a tether. Okay, cool. So you guys are pinky promising across the bastion to a supply caddy. What seems to be. What do you choose to do?
Yep.
All right, guys, we gotta look for whatever's the most explosive, and we gotta take these things out in one big hit. We want to take out as many as the cannons as we can. I've got an idea. Maybe I drop some alchemist fire on top of these things. That will break the invisibility. And then while they rush towards the cannons, we hit them with the fireballs.
I'm down with that. Let's do that.
Okay. So I'd like to
Eric,
kind of
no
get over.
objection?
Like we try and take maybe like a round to like find the biggest pile of gunpowder we can near these cannons.
Okay. I mean, simple enough. You get that there's enough things to go flare in necessary to cause enough explosion.
Okay.
It would at this specific location only affect the 3 initial cannons next to it, unless you found some way of making it a bigger implosion. The rest would just be more of like a
Oh, here I know what to do.
reposition.
We'll fly across all the cannons, dumping out oil as we're flying, and then on the last one we can dump alchemist fire on it to just light them all up. So we'll kind of like start where we were and just kind of fly across them, kind of spilling oil. Maybe not next to these guys so they don't see it, but kind of maybe along these. Take care of this whole row of cannons, and that's what, like 90 feet. Yeah, we can get them all.
Okay. So go ahead, and you're the one dropping the alchemist fire. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay. On that 20.
With natural anticipation of illuminatingness to it, you cast fire across all the cannons as it immediately just erupts in flames. One after the other, just immersed. Any residual gunpowder in any of the, not all of them, but some of them had some residualing in a way where it cracks the metal within.
I would have made a
And
line out to the like supplies too, like so like the fire kind of connects to any kind of like crates of gunpowder around it.
got it. Whoops, wrong thing. Whoops, wrong thing again. Excuse me. Jeez. It's just as an entire commotion occurs. I'm gonna do 2 saves. Unaffected and affected. You see one of these creatures just blasting, hitting the wall. Go ahead and does alchemy fire actually have damage? Or no?
Yeah.
Go ahead and apply that, and then I will allow you to add 3d6. You do 1 point of damage on top of. Oh, technically, you. Well, it's real quick. Sorry. Further question: is alchemist fire considered fire, like fire
Yes.
damage?
It's
Okay.
fire damage.
You do.
The gunpowder would explode. Anything that is
I think we
flammable that
lost
gets
him.
hit by it.
Got it. I hear him. He goes.
Yeah.
You do 7 points of bludgeoning damage as it hits the wall. Alrighty, that is going to remove just your stealth or everyone's stealth.
No, because I didn't actually take any actions. I just
Got it. So you haven't done anything. No one's
dropped
stealth yet. No one's
items.
stealth. Got it.
Yeah.
You guys are now repositioned. We'll say here at the end of the line. What's going on with your squad at this point? What's your down signal?
To when we start the attack.
So this would be a signal.
I guess, yeah, all the cannons blowing up would probably be a signal.
So you're done. We're gonna jump to you. You see a flurry of flames erupt about 35 or so feet below. You and your dinghy of 2, well, 3. What do you do?
We try to sail upward towards
You try or you do. It's your team.
Well, we do. We start sailing up towards like this corner over here.
Which corner? Got it. You know what? Just because you seem so doubtful when you said it, go ahead and give me a. Man, I really don't. I have to like redo the custom characters so you guys get more role opportunities here. Let's do a sleight of hand for the lack of vehicles. It's a dinghy,
worst
so
I've
it's not
ever
like you
rolled.
have the
Yeah, that's
most
not bad.
control over such a vessel. But as you guys go, it's like. With that, I will allow. Maybe you're not seeing. Maybe you are. You arrive on shore, about 35 or so feet to below. What do you do? You are in command of the individuals below you.
We would probably. That is tough. Probably try and climb the rock wall.
All right, you got no gear and you go at it. Go ahead and give me a athletic or
Hold
acrobatics,
on, let
whatever
me
you're
make
proficient
sure
in.
if I do or don't.
Maybe you do. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. It would be an athletics for you because you're proficient in that. Which is actually pretty good. You see this
Let's see.
Dur just walk up. He just walks up and touches the stone. And starts rolling along up like an elevator.
Oh, I don't think I do.
And you see the archer being a smartass riding them. You are left alone below. Too slow to think.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and climb up. So athletics is pretty good.
Yeah,
So
not too shabby against you.
that's,
Oh my
that's a good
god. Somehow, some way, I don't know if you
3
want to
steps at a
explain it or
time.
leave it a
Just boom,
mystery,
boom.
but you arrive before them. As they finally come up, you see the Dulgur and the archer just, and then the archer's like, how? She looks down at the dinghy and sees no one there and looks back to you. You guys see a massive, full pit of flames. But on top of that, you also see 3 porcupine-looked enemies. Seardon, you, being part Feyborn, can give me an intelligence check to identify these individuals.
straight up intelligence.
No fucking
Nope.
clue.
I've never seen these things in my life.
But they sure look spiky.
I don't even know who you are.
As such, go ahead and roll me an initiative as you begin our first start of a combat. All right. Yeah.
Fight.
The rock elemental, who made it all the way up, begins first.
Hell yeah, we brought him for a reason.
And then he keeps moving as a dash action. He drops about 5 feet and just slams on the ground. Stands before the first opponent.
It's your turn.
The opponent behind them will... Let's see what I got. Ooh. I'll do that. I like what it says I can do. I will target Seardon, who at this time, Seardon does not have... It has a 23 AC, correct?
Correct.
Okay. As it goes, a chuck of flame at you. Missing. You just see these little Mario balls flying at you.
It's his friend.
Completely just missing. It flies forward and it bumps into his friend. As it doesn't even seem to phase them.
Oh, good to know.
Really wouldn't know that though.
I mean, I'm right there. I'm looking at it.
There's a lot going on. It's like we'll see. We'll see when it gets to you guys.
Okay.
We'll do a check.
It's your turn.
The archer kicks in. They right away come up, put their hands on Seardon and go, I'll be by your side. And they are going to give me a general insight check to see where, or not where, but see their attack pattern. Okay. That is going to tell me this. They're going to attack the one in the center that threw flames at you, in assumption that their dear friend is going to be able to take care of the one before it. It is going to immediately activate Archer's Eye, which is a D10 on top of its roll. Rolling a 12. boat with the D10. A soft 20,
you
making
go.
contact. Yes. For a total of 6 points of damage. And it looks like it stands there as the arrow hits it. Immediately bursts into flames. It gnashes out. Almost seems less beneficial than it should be. As it fires again.
Hell yeah.
Sticking for an additional 3 points across the board. As it is considered non-magical. As I don't know how the Pegasus snuck in there,
You
but
are
it did.
next.
So that's in
Oh yeah,
already.
it just goes on my turn. So
No, I know, but you guys weren't even part of the initiative, so I don't know how the Pegasus
Oh.
got in there. Like literally everyone, like the Pegasus is the only thing that's not in the zone of the fight.
yeah, I
which is
definitely
the
didn't roll for it.
I know that's all. I know it was like somehow I selected it, but it's your turn. You go before they do, and then they will enter the scene.
Okay. I am going to face step behind this one. I guess move 5 feet up and face step as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then just take a bunch of swings at this one.
You pull out your saber. This thing is just ickly and stickily sharp, as it looks like any in contact with it would become a potential
Oof.
concern as
That's
you
bad.
swing wildly.
That's like
and
the bowling
easily
split. Like there's like a pin
dodges
and
out of your way.
Do attack number 2.
You take
Oh,
a
hell
direct hit to it. Real quick question: why is it an advantage?
Because I'm flanking it.
With what?
with the
Oh,
rock
that
It's
one.
a
I apologize.
golem.
I thought you were attacking the other one. I apologize. Totally my bad. You swing and
cut it in half.
You
took a long rest, so you got everything.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pump a 3rd level smite into it.
Oh Lord, this thing's gonna
So,
explode.
All right.
So that's what 4d8.
It's 2d8
bonus,
plus. You said 3rd level. 2,
Yeah, so
3, 4, 5. Yeah. Wait, no, his first level's 2, so 4. Unless it's undead.
Not undead.
Oh my god, that's triple damage almost.
You come in smashing.
Holy fuck!
It takes 38 points of damage and is
68.
Oh, sorry,
68.
It's a
I
crit.
applied 68. I assure you, I applied 68. I saw the 20 on the
What happens to it?
68 points of damage as you see it just fling forward. It stands right back up and stares at Sirdon.
And then we're gonna do our multi-attack, our extra attack, I should say.
Go work.
We'll just do a 2nd level this time. I don't want to burn all my 3rd level spells.
Don't
but,
waste it. On a crit, you might as well.
3d8.
You don't have any other like D4 bonus or anything now?
No, not yet.
50,
well, yeah.
50.
How do you want to do it?
I guess with the first swing, it's gonna like cut it. It's like so my great sword is gonna start or like not the great sword, the gem saber is gonna start radiating this like a holy glow of like radiant damage, and it's gonna like start cutting down like from kind of between the shoulder and neck downward in half, and then like, it gets kind of stuck halfway through, and with the second strike it's more just like pushing through to the end is how I
You guys
God,
pulls
it's
across the rest of the way as it like looks at you
horizontally
almost like
dissected.
it almost looks at you confused for the means of literally like it's like you can't take me, and then
All
you
the
hold
other
it
ones
and
have to make
and
like
it's like
fear checks, don't they?
stuck, and
Like,
then you rip right through it.
he just cut their dude in half.
What's your religion?
Oath of Ancients.
Oh,
Interesting.
So all about like nature and
Yeah.
fucking
balance of
destroying
nature and-
abominations and stuff.
I would say they are unfazed. They see that happen and they look at you and they zone in. You are enemy number
yeah, no,
one.
you're the target.
That's fine. That's kind of what he's meant to be.
Yeah,
So.
all the other guys are invisible. So, yeah.
Shoplifter identified. They're going.
Shoplifter. But
But
yeah,
no,
that's
you
my
ripped through that
turn.
one. Congratulations, you did an insane amount of damage.
That's
Just
yep.
Well over
that is, I think
100.
I think that
Well
is
over
the PR of the
100.
team. 118 damage in a single two
Jesus
hits.
Christ.
That deletes like a 5th level character.
So,
Like,
is there
it's
anything
gone.
else you wish to do, Cyrano?
No, that's all I got.
It
You
is your
got it.
turn.
I
This
used my
man-
bonus action to phase step, and I used all my attacks. So that's
This
all I got.
one runs off of the wall to come and aid that of what was going on as it sees them, looks at them dead on the ground and looks at you angrily and goes in with an advantage of its own with a claw and then tail attack. I believe that allows me to do one tail attack first for 12, completely missing, and then 2 claws. 20.
Just hits.
3. Get some contact for a meager 5.
I think what the rock monster needs to
and
do is
21.
attack
Missed
that
it.
one behind you and push it, and then step in that space so it can't flank you anymore.
As they throw themselves forward, trying to.
I think that's too big brain for the rock monster.
I don't know.
But yes,
Didn't say he
you're
was
right.
dumb. It said he just couldn't speak common. Doesn't mean he's dumb.
That's fair. That's fair.
What was your suggestion, Rolly?
Oh, so if you attack a creature with your full attack, you can use your bonus action to try and shove the creature. So they make a contested like athletics, acrobatics check. So then the rock monster could step into the square behind Sirdon and protect him from being flanked. Just an idea.
Gotcha.
Like if I was gonna take the rock monster's turn, that's what I would have it do. But
yeah, it probably would just attack it, and let's see how it does from there. Let's
Okay,
start with
yeah.
that. Let's start with the hits and see if it hits enough. Bad start.
oh, maybe not.
It turns around.
It still could make the shove though if it wanted to.
Slams, missing the first. Comes in.
Damn. Let's see what this thing does. Okay.
15 points of
I'll take
damage,
it.
just smacks it. Flying off. Sliding off to the side. It's this creature before you is more than just curious.
It's your turn.
I
we
have
fall
like
into
step 5 feet forward, maybe.
It's a little dense. It doesn't take a moving,
Okay.
but it did hit its opponent away.
All
so
right.
it'll take a win where it sees one. This one is just gonna be foolish and attempt to claw, tail, and claw. Whoops, I don't know why this one's losing HP.
Nope.
Did you guys see that? Or am I tripping?
I can't see the HP.
Oh, no, but did you see like numbers fly on its body just now?
No.
I'm tripping then. I don't know. Maybe my thing's lagging. Anyways, 16, 13, 20, all miss. Beautiful.
It's your turn.
You got your archer. They go, Can't protect you when you leave me. As they yell out in defense of their own skills. They kind of reposition themselves here, and we'll take a longbow with an archer's eye. And I don't know if that'll. Well, I mean, if I roll a 10, 19 should hit. 13 misses. No. 21 hits.
Nice.
Dick 'em. As such, it is now Team Rolly. You three, please roll me initiative.
All right.
It's your turn.
It's weird. I gave you a 9.
Yeah, I re-rolled it. You can fix it if you want. There you go.
Yeah. All right. And Eric.
Yeah.
Initiative, sir.
I
Yeah.
think he's
There we go.
no
Boom.
longer with us.
No, he's there. There we go. So Eric and Jin would go first before the Pegasus. Eric, you begin the crew of where you are.
How far up are we?
90 feet up.
You're 85 feet away from your closest opponent. And then Jin, you're on deck. Thinking.
Alright, calm down.
You're good. I'm just filling the void. Take your time.
That works.
17 hit.
And a new. Oh yeah, it does. It does.
I was like, it looked like
Yeah.
it hit.
It says it hits. Yes. Sorry.
Nice.
You were shooting at the furthest one.
Yeah.
That bad boy is gonna light up. Let me just get a glow going on real quick.
So that should help Jin out, I guess.
We will see. Takes 13 points. Anything else?
I mean, I can't do anything else.
You got it.
It's not a
Jin.
cantrip, unfortunately.
What do you do?
Guess I'm gonna shoot the one that Eric was hitting.
With advantage on your first attack?
Advantage.
With advantage? Okay, I'll just roll again.
Wasted. Is it the first that hits or the next attack? Eric.
The next attack, I think. Is it
Guiding bolt.
sorry. Yeah, it's the next attack.
Bummer. And then he decides to like bounce back as he takes 19 points of damage.
Is that max damage? Oh shit.
Fire one more.
I give him advantage
an
and he
additional
can't hit,
13. But he does it on his own. He just doesn't need
Yeah, he
help.
doesn't
This is
need
what he's
it.
trying to tell you. I don't need you. Get you.
That's why I boost his damage. He doesn't need my help otherwise.
That's all
He
I
hit
can
it
do.
twice. Stands there.
If
Couldn't you
we
push people?
attacked,
That
We-
you would lose invisibility.
that's what I say. We drop
Eric,
invisibility, right?
Eric does not because he's being carried by the horse, and the horse is
sense.
invisible because I'm linked to it spiritually.
But Eric
Okay.
attacked
But
it
if
with
I cast
guiding bolt.
something, then all of us lose it. Yeah.
Wouldn't Eric be done because he casted guiding
No,
bolt?
no, because he's gaining the invisibility by
The
being on
Pegasus.
the
Got
horse.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
So
'Cause
you're
he's being
fine.
carried by
Visibility
You're
by
still-
proxy.
You three are
exactly.
still
We're
invisible.
breaking
Just
the
Jin is
rules.
exposed, right? Just Jin is available. Is seen.
Yeah, I'm seeing because I
Yes,
attacked.
Jin attacks. So he
Got it.
loses
The
it.
moment Jin becomes seen, these three join the fray. The Pegasus is turn.
It will be your turn next.
No, it's an intelligent mount. It goes on my turn, unless
Just
I
kidding.
decide not to.
I just had that there then to identify your guys'
Yeah,
entries.
basically, you're supposed to choose every round if you have an intelligent mount what they do, but
Gotcha.
unless I say otherwise, I'm just gonna have it go on my turn.
In that case, it's going to target Jin, or a enemy is going to target Jin, and hurl. Going. Long. Misses. Another one. Going. Natty lands on
Oh,
the
no.
Reaction.
Yes, go.
pumpkin. How close do they have to be?
Yeah, where are you?
60 feet.
They're 45
Right.
feet away.
No, Jin just has to be within 30 feet of me.
Put it in there. Let's see.
That damaged you. Oh, okay.
Oh, this is all
The
different.
ability to
Hold up.
impede
Whoa.
this. Oh yeah, that works. Yep, you can do that.
Can you see Jin? Jin, you're invisible
Yeah,
again.
Jin's visible.
Override.
No, he just
You're
became invisible.
invisible again. There you go, Jin. No crit.
All right. Cool. I do
Shit
6
damage.
points of fire damage. Pew!
Wait, and you're about to get reaction Hellish Rebuke too?
I
let's
do
find out if
a
they're.
dexterity save.
This is fire damage. This is good. Then we'll
22
be able to
passing the
verify.
Hellish Rebuke. Do
You
you
still take
do
half
damage
damage.
still? Go ahead and roll it.
Okay.
Sheesh.
Wow.
Is it? I take
It's fire.
nothing.
Half and half.
Oof.
It's
Now-
immune.
It's immune.
So it's
Oh,
fire demons. Yeah, demons are immune to fire.
As it stares at you through the flames with interest and licks the
Unfortunate.
flames around it. It
It
might have
gets
only tickled you
stronger.
this once, but had that crit hit. So you're done. Rolly, and then one more of my guys, and then we will call it there till the next weekend or week we can play. Sorry. So you're done. What do you do?
Turn to face this one and unleash all hell on it.
Well, unleashing hell didn't work.
Well, all right, fair enough. Good point.
You make contact.
Make hell freeze over. There we go.
You
Delete
swing through,
button.
you slash through with an initial 11 damage, and then you come with a
I'm gonna
crit.
bump another second level divine smite.
What the biggest thing you got into that? The greatest.
It's seen better.
That's fine. It's okay.
It's strong enough.
And then
you do an initial 30 Hold on. Hold down.
A total of
Okay.
47 for the first attack. First two attacks.
My friend, you do just enough.
Hell
Nice. Okay. And then I'll walk over here and start and do my extra attack on this one.
He swings, making contact.
Nice. Double sevens.
18 points. Chokes, but holds its posture as you slash into it and still holds its ground.
And yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for now.
Rolly.
All right.
It
I'm
will
gonna
be
deal
your
with these
turn
other
next.
guys. We know they're immune to fire, so I'm gonna use the other. I guess I could make my fireball lightning damage, but I feel like that's kind of cheesy. I will. I'll cast slow.
Ooh,
On these.
where exactly?
Well, it has a 120-foot range and a 40-foot cube range, so I'll try and
That's
hit
a
all these
really
guys.
nice range.
All right, you lay it out on over those three.
Yep.
Go on, second. Wisdom, right?
Yep. Wisdom.
$22. Fail.
Huh.
And 19 or 20. Sorry.
I'll use.
What do I need?
I'll use cutting words on the 22
Okay,
as
so
my
do the other two
reaction.
fail. What's your DC?
21.
Okay, and what's the cutting words dice?
D10 minus D10 to the roll. So you basically have to roll a 2 or higher. It fails.
Yep.
So
Boom. All
they all
three of them
fail.
fail.
So they all have -2 to their AC. They have disadvantage on Dex, and attacks against them have advantage. And they can't take multi attacks. They only get one action,
Yeah.
no bonus actions. Or they could do a bonus action or an action, but not both. And their movement speed is halved.
Got
So
it.
they're slow.
Any follow up afterwards?
Follow up, that would drop invisibility because I can't concentrate on both.
Okay, so that means
just-
the
just
Pegasus
for-
2 is visible. All of
Yes, yep. All of us are. I can't
Okay.
concentrate on two things.
Can you bring us down so that I can get off?
Yeah, the Pegasus can move 90 feet, so we will move maybe like 10 feet above the ground, so that way Eric can get down if he wants to.
Eric, give me a dexterity saving throw. I know you want to jump.
Dex, can I not do an athletics?
Athletics. As you go for a superhero landing.
Actually, you know what we could do? Hold on. Let me see what this spell says. I've got an idea. Oh, it's a reaction. Never mind. Okay.
I break my
You-
legs. Just kidding.
Jump down. Boom. No boom, just a boom. Real simple. You land safely. Anything else, really?
I will give Bardic Inspiration to Jin.
You got it, Jin. You are inspired.
It's your turn.
I got one more attack on one more attack series on Sirdon as I claw and I tail. Oh, I didn't hit with that either. Jeez.
No.
Nothing.
No,
We close the
23.
session with an
Stupid
absolute
armor you
0 for
gave him.
3.
It's
Get the
impossible
no
to
way.
beat. It doesn't-
I don't
shouldn't
give things,
exist.
you earn things. I don't take the blame for the accidental items in which you guys have incurred. One day you will lose or not have them. Who knows? But
It's
nonetheless,
good. If we need
you guys
it.
are
It's
alive
fine.
still. You are making your ways onto that of the fortifications of the Cannibal King. We will see what happens as we meet back up. Are you guys good for next week, or you guys need a reset into bi-weekly from here?
I'm
Good.
good.
Down
Do it
for
next week.
either.
I prefer.
Yeah, I'm fine
I
with
prefer.
Go ahead.
I prefer like getting back on the schedule that we were on.
You
So
got it.
we
Yeah.
can just
So
play
we'll
next
hit
week.
next week,
Same
and then
here.
go
Next
by
week, then.
from there. Awesome.
Mhm.
Sweet. I will see you guys next week. We will see where we go, and good luck in the D&D Powerball tonight. We will see who wins.
Yeah,
Hell
we'll see what we get.
All right. Yeah. Have a good
You
night,
guys have a good
guys.
night.
Good
Thanks.
night,
Thank you
guys.
so much.
Yeah.
Miss
Night.
you. Laters.
Later.
Sorry for being a sleepy Joe, guys.